who this. I'ma pull up in a brand new whip. You gon' try me, that's real stupid. Go all out, it's all I do, babe. Hey, new phone, who this? I'ma pull up in a brand new whip. You gon' try me, that's real stupid. Go all out, it's all I do, babe. Hey, 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 pull up in a brand new whip. You gon' hey, 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 all out, it's all I do, babe. Hey, 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 new phone, who this? New phone, who this? I'ma pull up in a brand new whip. You gon' try me, that's real stupid. Go all out, it's all I do, babe. New phone, who this? I'ma pull up in a brand new whip. You gon' try me, that's real stupid. Go all out, it's all I do, babe. Hey, 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 pull up in a brand new whip. You gon' hey, 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 all out, it's all I do, babe. Hey, 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 pull up in a brand new whip. You gon' hey, 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 new phone, who this? Somebody get me. 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 Hey, 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 pull up in a brand new whip. You gon' hey, 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 all out, it's all I do, babe. Hey, 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 pull up in a brand new whip. You gon' hey, 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 new phone, who this? Hey.
Was it all in vain? My world revolved around you, now it's trapped inside the pain. Maybe I should stay in the dark after you had to a place too far away. Now all those crazy thoughts are going through my mind. A part of me I can't escape. Our love was so sublime. It doesn't make no sense if you're not here again. If the only one who's gone will be there for me to say, we'll come back to the end.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. I was taking a shit, I'll be honest. How y'all doing though? Welcome back. If everybody's having a good one. Holy dude. Alrighty. Where were we? 5V5 1v1 DUELS over in the NA. Yes, please, boys. Let me get that let me get that you guys can't hear me type, can you? I don't think you can. Maybe you do. I actually kind of hope you do, so at least you know what the hell I'm doing, because otherwise I'm just sitting here and looking all intensely at something. But boys, you know where it's at. You know what we did. We got ourselves about 5V5 1v1 DUELS for the day, boys. This gotta be loud in my ears. Oh yeah. I don't want to hear what I don't want to hear what's going on in this noggin. I don't want to hear those thoughts. I don't want to hear nothing. Besides the homies getting ready together for some 5V5 1v1 action tonight. I love it. Every time I turn it on, dude, I'm just like feeling so inspired. I can't help it. I cannot help it. I'm sorry. We gotta get duels going together though. How y'all doing though? Hope everybody's having a good one. Look at the challenger for this. Yeah. How you doing, my guy? We hear you. You do hear me type? Awesome. Awesome. Otherwise it doesn't. Because I try to, like, you know, do the audio stuff, but I don't mess with it all the time. If you can hear me type, then at least you can tell like I'm doing something. I'm busy doing something. How y'all doing though? Hope everybody is having a good one. Bosnius, yo, thank you so much. That's 2 in a row. Thanks for being you. Yo, thank you for being you, Bosnius. We're gonna hashtag Bosnius in chat. I'm making sure I get the name right. Bosnius, beautiful. How are you doing, fam? Hope you are doing good. Thank you. That is incredibly generous of you. Actually, seriously, incredibly generous. Thank you so much. We got ourselves more duels for the day, though, boys. Thank you. This time on the region of NA. Getting groups together up right now. Dal, the current Brawl is the best thing ever. Didn't realize until today because I never tell me anything. I never tell you anything. What Brawl is it this week even? I don't even know. Kotmogu? That one you like? Bro, it's just like you get a hate. It's like BG Blitz, but like you got a big haste buff. I guess as a caster you like it. As a melee, I don't really feel it. To be honest, I feel like it's better for casters, honestly. Maybe that's where you like it. Which is cool. You know, you like what you like. Getting groups together right now though, boys. Molten Core is exactly where we will be, what is it? What am I trying to say? Gathering in a Molten Core group. LFG's up. Groups are up. Where's Boris? Where's my man? Cryoteric. My guy. Conan. My man. Hearken unto me, my brethren. Oh, Moderate is even in. Oh, let's go, dude. Gives you 90% haste. Does it actually give you 90? That seems like a lot. I was thinking 40. I was thinking like perma bloodlust, but 90? Bruh. That is kind of wild, actually. Wait, no wonder you can't love it as a caster then, right? You can just like spam out so many pets real quickly. Like, I bet barely anybody can even interrupt you with how fast you spam and stuff. Yeah, as a melee, you don't necessarily really feel it. Maybe like as a shaman you would, just because you have more globals. Maybe as a hunter, survival, you might feel it just because like the more globals you have, the better. Maybe a rat pally, because usually like if they go mastery heavy, 90, that is crazy. Warlock goes burr. Dude, I don't feel 90 on a rogue. I'll be honest. I don't feel it at all, but that's because rogues don't... We kind of sort of scale with haste, but we've never really like, you know, like any other time I play any other class and with bloodlust, oh, does it feel good? I feel like I'm pumping. As a rogue, I don't really feel any different when I'm playing Assassin, Subtlety, or Outlaw. I know I'm doing more damage because I'm getting more autos and it's a little bit more resources, but like you don't necessarily feel it. It is good, you just don't feel it. That's like the only unsatisfying thing about rogues. Devil Evoker and Hunter. Yeah, if you're playing one of those in a 90% haste, you feel those, dude. Evoker in particular, those shadows are blasting, dude. Beaming people down, barreling them down the entire time. It's so good. Bosnius, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate ya. Also, if you are on our Discord and you connect the YouTube account to your Discord account, the one you just became a member on, It gives you special on Discord. I don't control it. Discord does on its own. Appreciate you. Also, we have emotes on the chat. Feel free to spam them as much as you want to. Thank you so much. You are beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very kind, very generous of you. Alrighty. So we need a couple more bodies. Does Boom want to join in? Hey, what's Boris, by the way? Hold on, maybe I can message Boris here real quick. Hey, Duels tonight? See if he's down or not. Or maybe he's doing stuff. Maybe he's watching another game. We'll see, we'll see. And I'll see you. I'll first do this. Let me just first see if Boris is coming online tonight. Because if he is, I'm just gonna let him gather some of his homies. And I'll gather my homies. Oh, Chills, is he joining in? Hey, Duels tonight? Hey, Duels tonight? See if he's down for it. Yeah, if somebody else is gathering second team, man, I'll just let him gather and I'll head up my Beanut friends or whatever. Because we can get Ty, and then we can also get, probably, I'm thinking Boom. Because that'll be like 2 more, and I already have a team. And if Chills already has a 5-man or something, or Boris is a 5-man, then we're good. It makes it so much easier to get a group together. It's actually so nice. Yeah. Dude, I do want to start playing more alts for PvP. Now that we've killed Queen, and I got 3k on M+, I feel... Zeus! My man! How you doing? How are you, my guy? Welcome. Yeah, so I actually have homies that can invite. I'm trying to figure out who's doing the second group. As Boris asked Chills, because if we can get one of them making a group, that'll be perfect. Put something before I mention. I hope it works with the mog. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm a peep it when I see it, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Always put down a group, Dal. I'm always down to group, Dal. Down to group? Wait, you mean down to make a group or down to be part of the group? What do you mean? 1975? Oh, like for PvP? Yeah, man. Yeah, I do want to start playing my alts and start getting some gear. I need some more conquests and stuff, right? Now that we've killed Queen, we're going to be taking a break from raiding. I got 3km plus. I just want to get my, 4 dungeons done for the week and I'm done. Because I already got mythic chest piece. I actually can get more gear from M+. I literally can get more gear. I actually cannot. I don't even know. I have my sockets too. Wait, do I even need to do M+ anymore? I'm a rogue. I don't think I need to. Maybe like 1 dungeon just for gold or something, just for funsies at this point. Because I got my head to toe socketed, mythic everything but a Cabeza trinket. And when I get mythic Cabeza trinket, I am bis. I can't do more. And then I'm upgrading my little ring, my Cersei circlet for the rest of the week. That's about all I can do from there on. For your alts? Yeah. I'm not great at my alts, but I like to give them a try, man. I think it'd be fun. Play some Arcane Mage or maybe even Frost Mage. Play some a healer. I like to learn how to PvP as a healer properly. Like, I used to mess around with it a little bit here and there, but never really took it seriously. I think last time I was playing a healer, it was maybe like BFA, and I had to 1v1 a rogue as a disc priest with no gear. At like 1900 MMR because a buddy of mine was like pushing and was like, all right, bring your healer. I'm like, really? Yeah, effort, let's do it. 1900 MMR. This rogue is trying so hard, man. Oh, Boris messaged me. Hold on. Boris might be getting a group together. Hold on. This is a pretty good learning arena. I would just want to pick something, man. I want to pick something. Catch tonight. Okay. Yeah, so Boris is busy. Boris is doing stuff. Alright, so let's try to see if I can get our group together. Oh wait, RSK is already in the thing. Okay, I'll hit him up after. So we need a couple of more bodies. I don't know if, Elucid. Hey, Duels tonight? See if we can gather some homies. I do want to see if Chills is making a second group, if at all. Actually, no, it's only me. Okay, so we just need 1 more for this group, and then we need a couple more bodies, and we'll be good to go. Maybe we'll have Chills lead that one. We'll see if maybe Ty is interested to vamp here. I don't remember if he's in Proving Ground, so maybe he'll be down for it. Okay, cool. So we just need 1 more for this group, and we'll get a second one up and running. Enhance is pumping right now? Yeah, Enhance is doing really good. Yeah, if you're not playing enhancement right now, for PvE or PvP, at least for PvE, it's really, really solid. I should be checking my retail return sometime soon. Gonna bum rush 3k as a fire mage on hands. Yeah, do it, do it. With the ring in particular, now that you can get all the gems, because they hotfixed it yesterday, so you can now just farm up all your gems. The best part is, once you unlock these gems on your main, you can just buy them on the vendors as much as you want to. And you can just load up your warband bank full of these gems. Literally all of them. Groups. Getting groups together now, actually. Yeah, but you can basically unlock all the gems on your main, then use that Flame Blast Iron to just buy up all of them, bunch of copies of the gems, throw them up on your Warbound bank. So every time you're ults, they don't have to go scouting for gems. They can just pull them from the bank and that's it. And they're good. I'm gonna second round on a shuffle. All good, all good. All G, we will be here if you're interested after you're done. Yeah, no worries, my guy. Apex the Great. Have I messaged Apex before? Isn't that a guy added yesterday, actually? Apex the Great. Have I messaged this man? Start a chat. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. Is that the guy added yesterday? No. I actually don't know who Cypress is. Wait, no, Cypress joined these duels before, hasn't he? I almost want to say I didn't remember that name. Alright, so Chill's never said anything back to me, so we'll still gather a second group together either way. Do I know this guy or not? Yeah, I'll ask him anyway. Hey, Cypress, wanna join 5V5 Duels? Question mark? I think changes look awesome. Demo changes are actually nerf to Doom, but a big buff for dogs? Really? Wait, I thought the Doom thing was actually good where they handle Dons over Demo Bolts. Because don't you could handle Dons much quicker than Demo Bolts, can't you? Or am I wrong about that? Sure thing? Okay, we can get him in then. Alright, cool. So this team with Apex is going to be great. This is going to be 5 men right here. And then we'll get a second one up and running real quickly. Doom is better next patch. Yeah, Doom seems... I need to double check, but from like what I've been reading with patch notes, it looked like it's pretty good. Like, generally it looks pretty good. Okay, getting second group together right now. Conan is a lead. So hang tight, boys. Chill in here for a bit. We got a second one up and running real quick, like. We can get Lucid. I'll see if who was it? I'll see if Boom is down. Hey, Boom. Am I asking the right person? Yeah. Wanna join 5V5 Duels? Question mark. I gotta see if ASAP maybe wanna join some. I haven't seen that guy in a bit. Daggernet is on? Yo. I'll bring Ali? Yeah. Sounds good, my guy. Sounds good. Does Cracker want to join these? Cracker used to join these for a bit, wasn't he? Mash? I could see if he'd be down. Hey, man. Hey, wanna join 5V5 Duels? Getting a second group together right now. Oh, wait. Yeah, Mash. That's the guy that hasn't responded to me at all. I probably should just stop messaging him. Hold on. I don't know it. Don't message. Here we go. I feel like I do forget that I keep asking Mash over and over and over if he wants to join those, but no response. Hey, none given. None given. Wanna join 5V5 Duels? See if none is down. What did Boom say? Down and finish shuffle? Okay. Nice. Hell yeah. Okay, so we can get him in here. Ty. Hey, Duels tonight? Down to join if you want to, man. Hey, Duels tonight? See if we'll be down for it. Soy Loco, I would ask him, hey man, wanna join 5V5 Duels tonight? Sorry, Locka. Let's see if this man wants to join in. Target rain of fire. Yeah, you can actually get target rain of fire. It looks pretty. Like the idea behind it. You know how they'd be doing like earthquake targeted, shadow crash targeted, rain of fire targeted. I don't think it'll be a rain of fire that'll move with the target, but I think it'll be like, okay, their current position, place a rain of fire there, which I think that seems really, really good. I think that seems really, really good. Oh, gee. So None Given doesn't have any gear whatsoever. So we still need a couple of more bodies then for this one. And I'll see if maybe ASAP is done to join in. That guy used to join regularly. You can get way more offhand to go down to demon boss right now. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But like, maybe for PvP, maybe like Wes is talking about it more from a PvP angle of like, well, you have to card cast one while the other is an instant. And you can just kind of barrel them back to back pretty quickly to like get the procs. So yeah. But like, hand to go down should be better, like on paper, just from more cast perspective. But yeah. It sounds better, but you have more bows. Yeah, exactly. Hell yeah. All right, Vampire's down. Let me know when I can invite. Cool. Let me see if ASAP is down. Hey, ASAP. See if he'd be down for this. Chihuahua is do not contact this man right here. Yeah, that's the guy that actually was like, hi, I was trying to reach out an officer of the guild. Who would I be able to talk to about possible recruitment? And I was like, here's our HR guy to send to Memnarch. Because that seems like a good move. Invite. Beautiful. Man, down undead real quick. On my undead real quick with DPS, like fist moving. Yeah, but man, I'm down. Let me. Okay. Sounds good. All right, so we got Boom finishing up a solo shuffle. Lucid finishing up a solo shuffle. Soylocka is down. We got Vamp. We'll need one more. So we actually got ourselves a decent team here. We just need Unono Moss. If Chills is down, man, we can get him in here easily. That'll work out. All right. If Chills is here, I have another. Yeah, if you want to bring a friend, man, more than welcome to him. More than welcome to invite homies in on these. So we got ourselves, what, 3 more? That actually might be perfect because we got, what, maybe tie 2? That could work out. Oh, gee, homie. Yeah. ASAP is just doing 3s, but hope you doing good, my mans. I haven't seen that guy in a while, but hopefully he's doing alright. PvE, it's a big plus big time. Yeah, it is definitely. Oh god, you gotta love the swell in the music, dude. You gotta love it as well. But you know what, chat? It's a fantastic song, but I don't want to overplay it. I don't want to kill it. I don't want to overplay it. I don't want to kill it. So we're just gonna switch up a little. Ready? Boom. Gotcha. So we gotta get Lucid. We gotta get Lucid and Soylocka, and that'll be perfect. And then we got us as a 5-man. It'll be beautiful. One of you guys is gonna have to be lead though, but I'll figure it out. If Ty's in, we can make him lead. What's up, TK? Hey, my man. Big Pumpus. All right, we'll take Big Pumpus. The biggest Pumposaurus Rexus. Oh, brother. There we go. Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. Now's a good time to take a break, play some SOD or whatever. Hell yeah. So we actually got a spot for 1. So I'll wait for Soylocka, I think. Unless Lucid gets out early. But Soylocka is swapping over from like classic SOD to retail. So I'm just gonna let him, I think, in first. Big Pumpus. I like the name, man. I like the name Big Pumpus. Big Pumposaurus Rexus. Oh, I do what it takes. The shame guy, but I think I gotta wait for Soylocka, man. He said he's swapping over. I don't want him to be like, man. All right, finally switched over. Let's go. Shame. I want to invite Shame, man. I want to, but I don't think I can. It's so loco. He's trying to join in. Or we just do one game and get so loco in right after. Okay, we'll do it like this. We'll grab this guy and we'll get him for now, and we'll get a one game afterwards. All right, that's how we're gonna do it. All right, so I need somebody to be lead. Anyone on my BNet wanna be lead? Real quick, so we can queue up. RSK I have him on my reality. Vamp, I think too. Vamp could work as well. I'll take it. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. Just keep me up to date if we got 5 or missing bodies. Thanks, homie. Appreciate ya. All right, cool. Okay, we're gaming. Let's get this going. Gotcha. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Oh, Lucid just whispered me. Oh no, Lucid, we just filled. Although I'm sure it's NA duels, so we'll rotate people pretty regularly. Let's be fair. We just filled, but we will get space soon. It's NA. We'll get you in ASAP. I'll keep you up to date. Jump in the stream. Listen, jump in the stream, man. It's much easier to keep up with who is in. Also, that song doesn't sound that bad, actually. At least it has this like nice start to it. So maybe we could get it up and running. Oh, alrighty. I do gotta update this mix though. I really do. There's some really good songs out there, but I just haven't really been able to add them. It's also from a perspective of like, oh, what does get caught on YouTube, or what doesn't get caught on YouTube as like, oh, potentially a problem. Because none of the songs is a problem with them at all, ever. Sometimes it just like holds it of like, it holds the stream as like, well, there might be some potential misalignments, maybe some copyrighted content, we gotta check. But I just say, just wait for it. Because every time we just like, oh, it's all released, all good, you're fine. It's like, it just happens all the time, man. I just try to avoid that if I can. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Alrighty. Twitch. I just realized what that song says, by the way. Alright. Got ourselves Celia. Okay, let's go take a second here. Versus Cypress is a red pally. Trying to see if he can back up out of the big hunt to meet him. Got himself a shield of Vengeance. Blur is up to be able to at least live the shield. That is big damage. Darkness down. Celia taking quite a bit of damage using the mobility to escape Cypress. That is a bubble out of the Paladino. Not a bad move to actually escape him. Might need the immunity of his own, actually. Might be in a bit of a weird spot right now. Let's just go down right now, Cypress. This is a couple more global. Celia going in for an eye beam, but Cypress is able to take him out. With Shame gonna be up next. Got himself like Lassa Merc outfit and everything. Oh, it looks so good. Cypress only has one. Actually, he does have a real immunity. I don't know. There it goes. I was gonna say, I don't know if he'll be able to use it because he just recently bubbled. Forbearance might still be keeping him alive here. And it's gonna be Shame just trying to see if he can live with it. Paladin damage, big hammers, and everything is down. Got himself wild everything. As the Paladin looking to retreat there back for just a quick second. Got himself Ghost Raptors and everything is surrounding him. Isn't going to be enough, though, for Shame. Got himself a bit of damage. Cypress with a lay on hands. Rotated through all of his cooldowns right now. Shame with a quick stun. Does have a knockback for Cypress. Do you use Ascendance, or do you just try to save it for the next competitor? That is the question, Ellie. Definitely will get you in here. Definitely will get you in. Does go for a full ascend. Big burst to follow. Mass output, but Cypress did get some damage out himself, though. Hold on a second. Cypress did get some damage on himself as well. DBZs? What is that hat? Is that from the Secret Finder stuff? The Thinker's Cap? He's a full UA, dude. Full affliction playstyle here. Shame might just be rotted. Holy! That is Affliction Warlock. You know how Affliction in the back of it used to be a very like sustained dot spec? They are not sustained anymore. That was some burst. You gotta love Affliction Burst, by the way. You gotta love it. Like, literally, whether you Destro, Demo, Affy, all of you got burst. Olivia got sustained damage a little bit, but Olivia have burst. Viable burst. Immediate fear onto Stony Malone. Got himself fully dotted up with a bit of Oblivion. Stony trying to see if he can go for a bit of Counter-Strike. Full wall into big defenses. Got him some big ascent. DBC just got to make sure he doesn't get interrupted and doesn't get blasted by those wind strikes. More to call to try to see if he can stop the damage. Fear to follow. Stony no longer has a trinket. Got himself a massive bulwark totem. And for DBC, it's just all about playing defensively here. Avoiding the totem. Avoiding the shaman as best as possible. He won't really have anything to set anything up unless he can go for a fear. He needs a Mortal Coil fear combo. Fear. It's going to be a quick trip. Hunt. Perfect opportunity. Maybe possible go here. Maybe with a fear. Does have a dark bag. Does use it. Needs to back up out of this. Stony rotting and dotting. But I think he should be able to maintain himself with a Maelstrom. Does get re-rotted. Quick reflect up for DBZ so he doesn't get interrupted or has anything sent back at him. And for Stony, it is going to be a little bit of pain, but for the most part, he's just fine. Dropping down the Counter-Strike totem, but the thing is, Counter-Strike totem doesn't need line of sight. I think it does need a line of sight, right? Unless it's another totem completely. As he got himself big damage, Mortal Coil sent in. Big hunt, potentially big setup. Does he have himself maybe a port to try to get away from the guy? Looking for those instant cast procs whenever possible with the Shadow Bows. That is the one thing that's really helping him really punch some damage into that blue shaman health bar. Does he have any more damage? He got a couple instants. Hold on, this might be enough. Light Lasso has the trigger for it. Fear trying to get interrupted. Big hunt to follow. Does he have the procs? It's going to be anyone's game. Soul Rot and does take it with those dots finally ramping up and just absolutely causing the shaman to collapse. That is a lot. But RSK will not need anything. Literally walks in just for a quick touch of death with Cryoteric up next. As an unholy Death Knight, right? No, Frost Death Knight. A two-handed? Two-handed Frost Death Knights. You normally now see dual nowadays. Mad damage on RSK. Instant karma. Celestial Conduit. Needs everything to recover, but Cryo doesn't even care. What was that? Wait. Hold on. That is the nerf version of karma, isn't it? They nerfed karma, didn't they? Oh no. The damage potential would have been really, really high. And Big Pump was trying to see if he can get a couple of those Frostfire shots back at Cryo. We'll have to be very careful. That stun to just collapse the man. Just to, what is it? Not collapse, what I'm trying to say. Entomb him in ice. I think is the word I was thinking of. I was thinking like bury. But I was thinking of like, what is the word used for when they do with pharaohs? And yeah, entomb would be the word. Entomb would be the word. Maybe the right one. Speaks volumes on busted Palisite, even back then how they can say it output. Yo, Paladins with hammers, man. I mean, it doesn't matter what kind of a pally you are. Pally damage should be respected at all times. It doesn't matter whether they're super like experienced and super skilled. I see what you did with the headpiece to look like more like Conan. I like it. I like it. Hopefully they'll bring in that what is it, the variant set, the Logar set very soon, because that helm would be perfectly fitted with an ultra time available. Big Pumper should at least be able to live this. Perfect opportunity to get some kind of damage on the Conan. Does have plenty of control with those blinks, able to maneuver around the guy. Are you playing Shimmer? You gotta be playing Shimmer at this point. No ice form, which can put you in a bad spot. You can't break out of stuns. That could be really bad. Great for Conan, not great for the mage. Conan with the big defenses. Got himself Avatar. Knocked back with the fear. Perfect counter by the mage. By the time the fear is out, Conan is able to close the gap. Immediate breath. As he got himself full burst. Random proc, I think. Stun. Does stop the mage for a second. Roar. I hope it actually connected. Big bleeds up onto a big bumpers. But the guy doesn't have himself any much survivability. Big case onto Conan. Burying him in a second. Big meteor coming down. Full shatter bonus and everything activated. Looking for the crits. Throwing down a frozen orb. That thing is just a rogue orb flying in a random direction. Ice block. Does Conan have a way to break past it? He does. For Big Pumpers, this could be potentially the end. Has himself a reflect. Pumpers trying to go for big cast here. Frostfire bolts. Does go for a shimmer and a stun. No charge for Conan. Hold on a second, Nova. He's barely alive. He's barely keeping himself up right now. Conan with one more shatter could just go down. And there goes the Frostfire Bolt. Pearson passed him in with Madara, looking to get himself full demons, full setup, full everything. With Pumpus looking for a bit of recovery. Does he give the man an honor duel here? I think he's kind of sort of giving him an honor duel. Being mounted? More or less, kind of, sort of. Not sending the pet instantly. Sort of at least giving him a chance here. Big Pumpus. Did you take a Mortal Coil just now? Is that what happened? Did he take a Mortal Coil? Full stun lock onto Madara, trying to see if he can get more damage out. Playing with the stun, but also playing Ring of Fire. So he's playing kind of like a half zonal build, half a lockdown build. He has still got one more ice block here. So as long as he's able to control the pets, keep him at bay, separate him from Madara, get some Frostfire damage onto Madara with a couple of procs, couple of shatters, he might be in a great spot. Ring of Fire on all of these pets maybe can eventually melt these pets down little by little, but he definitely got to find a way to take him out as soon as possible, or at least keep him at bay, because the damage those pets are going to do, especially if you're going to get shields, is eventually going to pierce your hull bar down. Nice one. Yeah, it's so good though. Definitely. Which one of the original skill was determined the manufacturer? I mean, I'm sure we can imagine a couple expansions or seasons where rogues were like season 1 of Shadowlands. There's so many rogues that started playing for the first time. I think Motto just takes it, yeah. Invis with shields last second. I was gonna say rogue season 1 was pretty easy to play. Big burst, moderate does take it. Oh, that's the worst, trying to have a side conversation while watching a duel. DBZ is picking up 2, and Big Pump's also picking up 2. These casters, man. Hey, you give Chris, you give Paladin a lot of credit here, but look at them casters, man. Not bad either, right? Not bad at all. Yeah, Pallies are really good. I'm just saying. I'm not saying myself the Pallies are broken or busted. I'm just saying you should respect their damage no matter what. That's all I'm saying. Let's get another one going. Chicago, you want it too? Oh, no, Chicago messaged me. Yo, any room? I can check. What do we got, Boom? Lost 2, invite. You gonna go grab some food? Yes. We gotta remake. Okay, so it looks like Boom bailed, but we are gonna get a second group going. Conan, keep your group together. I'm gonna get one together with Chicago. Everybody that were on Team Boom, you're welcome to join me. Anybody that was on that team that just fell apart and you still want to keep playing, you're welcome to join. We'll have multi-core available. Lucid, if you want to join in, get you back in here. I'm gonna let Vamp know we're remaking that group if you still want in. I'm gonna let him know, man. I'm gonna let him know, because he might have just bailed completely or what. Got a spot right now. Let me see if I can get Chicago in here real quick. We'll just basically have to remake it really quickly. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm in. Let's go. Wait, you're in? Are you in with Conan? Or... yeah, like I saw, like with Gouge, yeah. Okay, what did Vamp say? Okay, cool. All right, cool. So we need a couple more bodies then. We need 2 more in particular. It's fine, the kind of thing that gives me a good reason not to PvP. I think PvP is fun, especially in a casual way. Yesterday we had a guy ask like, yo, I want to PvP, but like I just feel like I won't be able to keep up. But you'll be surprised how much fun you can have with casual PvP. You don't have to get like super sweaty and serious about it either, right? Especially if you haven't really ever tried for like, 2400 or anything like that. It's really, really fun. Like just do some world PvP and like they're super casual, super chill. Do people sometimes get super sweaty in those spark groups? Sometimes, yeah, but for the most part, it's just a fun brawl. Everybody just runs in the middle, battles each other, walks away with the rewards. It's all fun anyway, honestly. Yeah, but like imagine season 1 of Shadowlands, what I was gonna say, and rogues, right? So many rogues just would Shadow Strike, Kyrian ability, and like one-shot somebody. There's so many rogues that never played rogue and never PvP'd, and they just got like 2400 in RBGs. And I thought they were the shit. It was like, it was really annoying. It was actually so annoying. There was this guy in our guild who was just like super annoying about it. He was, he got, because back in Shadowlands, he got really, really good weapons. 733, 633 item level, 533. I don't remember anymore. He goes 333, 233. I don't remember anymore, honestly. Been a while, but that's how you got best weapons for like raiding prog. It was wild. And the guy was super annoying about it. So annoying. It was the worst. Yeah, so PvP is awesome. It's very, very fun. But like, yeah, like there's gonna be some seasons where classes are really, really good, and Pallies are definitely, Pallies have almost always have been really good season 1 because they don't scale well with gear. That means they don't need a lot of gear to do well, but as the season goes on, they just won't scale as well. That's just been historically how they have been. I don't know if the Pally reworks will maintain that quota, but we'll see. It's a matter of time, but Pallies generally do have a strong start, and they wanted the hammer build to be very, very effective, so yeah. It's just spamming BGs while leveling, not even a bother at level 80 is steady PvP just atrocious. I guess to each is their own, right? To each is their own. Because it's kind of like something that I saw the other day. Somebody said, man, nobody plays this game mode. It's like, no, you don't play this game mode. There's a lot of other people that play this game mode in particular, but you don't. Doesn't mean that nobody does. So I wonder if it's one of those things like, oh, I think this is bad, therefore everybody else must think that this is bad. And it's like, maybe it's just your opinion, you know what I mean? Invite Calistro Tyke. I could do that. I could do that. Are you a Horde or Alliance? Invite Calistro Tyke on Dorios. Thank you for spelling that countries, by the way. have a hard time with Tyke sometimes. Got you in. That's a lot of shamans, by the way. Looking at the group. We'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. Chicago lead. Good to go. Conan, my man. Hopefully the group is ready, right? Let me know. Double check Conan real quick. There's your one chance here, my man. Conan and Chicago 5. And we'll do a casual sort of PvP, but casual less stressful. It's kind of more fun. Yeah, exactly. So what did Soy say? Almost here, man. All G, no rush, friend. We filled for now, but we will definitely have room for you. Oh yeah. What did Conan say? Already? Awesome. Let's get us into a hook point, boys. Hell yeah. As not to mention a lot of glads or DBGs to making the whole experience awful on receiving it anyway. Is it one of those things where it's like that's been your experience, or is that like a horror stories that you hear? Because like it's one thing if it's like, oh, I hear that this happens, therefore I'm just not gonna play it. Or if it's like, oh, every time I play BG, there's always some glad beating my booty cheeks like a bongo drum. You know what I mean? Because it's one thing, it's like, oh, I heard it's bad, therefore in my mind I'm just gonna say it's bad. It's completely another thing if it's like it's just unlucky. Because there's only so many glads in the game, man. There's only so many glads. Plus, I actually kind of like when somebody plays the game and they're more experienced than me, if they're better than me, that's an opportunity for me to learn, right? You learn from the mistakes. You get beaten, you learn a few things, and you come back and you beat them eventually. That's part of the process, and I kind of love it. But I guess if you don't like the process to begin with, then there's probably not a good shit. I don't think there's anything I can say to convince you to like, convince you to like that kind of a thing. So to each their own then. I like the process. I get my ass kicked all the time. On stream, off stream, on video, off video. It's part of the process. I just prefer it, you know? Which Bunch of abilities to provide no skill expression. I don't disagree with that, Adam. I do remember, like, what is it? Priest with mana burn? That was pretty cool. Kalisha going to be first up versus Madara AoE Fear. Bro, I gotta say, I love that AoE Fear. I don't see, usually people play Mortal Coil because it is better for self-survivability, but that AoE Fear can be really nice. Allows you just to push in. It is super, super good. Instant cast Fear. If you can get a setup, Kalisha is Destruction versus the Demonology, but both of them got plenty of demons summoned up. Madara with an immediate wall. Kalisha backing up out of there, trying to see if he can get himself a bit of an angle, but putting himself too far out in the open. So many demons all over the place. And for some reason, Madara's demons are attacking. Wait, what? Was Madara's demons second the Infernal? Is it Infernal? Wait, actually, there's like, wait, hold on. Yeah, they were attacking the Infernal, weren't they? Kalisha didn't have to take a good portion of the damage, but I guess you can't really control a Doom Lord, can you? AoE Fear as he pushes in. Big Gloomhound, drinking out Kalisha. The man just does not need to stay next to Madara. I feel like he needs to remember that, hey, he has an AoE Fear. That's just gonna set you up with a big Chaos Bolt, double that with a Reflect, got himself a Chaos Mother with one more Bolt. Let's see how to stop for it. It is over. Does end up collapsing. With DBZ is going to be up next for Kalistria. He does need a little bit of survivability here. Trying to see if he can get himself going with an immolate. Got himself some portals opening. Some of the gesture towns, by the way, with your like dots potentially open up more portals and stuff. That could be really, really good. Got himself ability to at least move in close. Mortal Coil by DBZ's. Got himself a big setup. I don't know if Kalistria lives this, right? Mortal Coil does get set, but it doesn't matter. He just rotted by the Dark Lair. Just absolutely just absolutely drained of everything. Trying to go for a big setup. Does get Juko to kick. Does not get stunned up. DBZ is going to pop a wall here. There's a lot of damage on a big pumps. DBZ is just going to tank up and try to see if he can reverse a lot of pressure into big pumps. That's a lot of dot pressure. That's a lot of dot damage. Got himself a big ultra to reverse it, but still just rotting. DBZ is taking a couple of shatters back to back. Ring of Frost in order to stop the pet. Does get himself a port with a big gateway. Try to see if he can back away. Big pumps pushing in. Big shatter combo with a meteor taking it. Oh, you're gonna love those big shatter meteors, man. On a frost mage, shatter meteors are huge. Cypress up next. I do like this man's whole mog, dude. His whole warrior of a light type of look, right? The light force set. Almost got like the whole what's it? Terralian kind of look to him, doesn't he? It's like the best way to describe it. Pump is trying to see if he can get himself a setup here. Ring of Frost. Ultra time established in a perfect spot. Got himself a pretty nice advantage here. He's going to be able to reposition. Got himself big flurries down onto Cypress. Trinket, breath. Trying to see if he can freeze him. Big bubble out for Cypress. Does not want to get stunned to begin with at all. Just looking for a bit of recovery, and so is Pumpus. Actually, no. I was thinking he was going to sit down and get himself some mage food. Honestly, it may not be the worst idea at this point. Mages, man. Yo, mages do a lot of damage. Frostfire Frost, in particular, with the meteor shatters. Like, who the hell thought, yeah, let's give him a meteor and give him that shatter combo thing to it. You know what I mean? Ring of Frost and Fire Stepper just going for a full-on immunity versus Pumpus. Trying to position himself perfectly here. Blink out for Pumpus. Shooting power to follow. Cypress does he have himself a proper setup here with Pumpus trying to see if he can get himself. He steals a Ring of Frost. So Cypress can really chase. He does have himself a good angle. Ring of Fire to walk into Blizzard. Everything is available. Big Ray of Frost. Does he have anything at all? Big Shield of Venus last second. Got himself a little bit of healing with the lay on hands. At this point, he has nothing. This is where Bump Punk was just trying to see if he could take him. Does trade the stuns. Cypress able to avoid a lot of the shadow combos. Into a blind. First aid for a second. Does he have a Searing Glare? He does. Pumpus with an interrupt. Cypress can't really do much right now. I think it's just over. I think the shadows are going to do it. Couple of lances with the flurry taking it. Cryoteric has been actually pumping with a two-handed build. I haven't seen two-handed Frost DK in a second here. I feel like all the ones we see here on the duels is dual wield. Big shatter stuns with an ice block for Pumpus. Does not want to find out how much damage Cryoteric can do. I'm messing up my names, dude. I'm messing up my words here. Pumpus trying to land a poly. Does get juke. Hold on. This could be an opportunity here. Cryo does not have an out. Actually, if you had a Lichborn, can you Lichborn a pre-Lichborn a poly? Is that a thing? Pumpus at no health whatsoever. I don't know what he can do. Does get a freeze on Cryo, but that Lance does end up breaking it. Reverse Blink just to get some health. I don't know if he has anything here at all. I think it's just over. Unless he got shields, he needs more shields. He needs more livability. It's just over. That is so rough. With Chicago going to be up next over on the team 2 as the mage is absolutely decimated here. Doing work. Like the last of Cryo is left with no health whatsoever. Got some remorses. But that totem with the wolves. Oh, the Ellen Plus around the corner. Dropped the dome for him, but it's just not enough protection. That is so rough. 300 Frost DK shouldn't play Rider. You don't think so? I do know that they, what is it? They have the breath thing with the big blitz, big exterminates, as well as Death Reaper's Mark. That combo has been really, really nasty too. Reaper's Mark is better to hit Frost DK. Is that actually? Is it because of a blitz? Because I know they get like a free kill machine proc of blitz there, so I guess the setup is going to be a lot nicer. But I've seen it play both. I've seen dual wield Frost DK also play Deathmark, but recently there's been a lot of Rider. But there's probably there is an advantage though to one or the other. Play two-handed Reaper. Two-handed Reaper is better. Got it. I do know. All I know is dual wield Frost DK with the Rider for the big Frost strikes is what we see a lot on EU and from Chills. Conan tried to see big fight through Chicago. He's out of defenses here. For Chicago, it's full bloodlust. Everything available. The totem pummeling down the warrior. Unless he's got any kind of survivability, I think it's just lights. Yeah, enhanced shamansman. That's hard to beat, man. Shaman sometimes very, very hard to beat. 2 for Pumpus, 2 for Chicago. Very well done. Let's get us this another going, boys, yeah? Uno mas, uno mas. Uno mas, boys. Let me know when you guys are ready. Or if you guys need a +1, so Loco is also around. But yeah. No Chicago? Yeah. Is it... I don't want to... Is there a lot of two-handed death knights nowadays or dual wield? Because I feel like every time I see them, I see a lot of dual wields. I kind of assume the dual wield is like the play and that's it. Because I know it is like that for PvE, and that damage translates pretty well into PvP. But yeah, but I'm only based on like what I see Leo play, what I see what Chills play and whatnot. You should try it, go more to one-shotish. Yeah, I do like it. You combine Breath with a two-handed and a Reaper. Because Breath Reaper is a very strong combo. We've seen a, we've seen a Death Knight literally blast through Paladin's entire health bar, he'll lay on hands, and he just continued to barrel through a health bar. Took like 5 seconds to kill a guy, but still, it was really, really good. Alright, Conan, let me know when you're ready, my guy. And Chicago also, let me know when you're ready. Or if you guys need more bodies, I'm gonna get them up and running. Let me know, let me know. Why not? Is it actually? I see target for DK. Oh, like the debuff or buff remover. Like a magic dispel. Sacred Shield for Paladin. I don't remember what Sacred Shield is. Flag standards for Warrior. Oh, those back and bop. Yeah. Deep freeze for mage, etc. Yeah, for mages that do technically have a deep freeze, but not necessarily the same one. Was deep freeze really that? Because deep freeze was not a hard ability to pull off. I guess it had. You could do a lot of bursts, but I don't necessarily know if it added to skill expression. I guess you could be like, well, technically we make it harder for mages to lock people down, therefore there is more skill expression that way. But it's tedious though, I will agree with that. Having like some kind of way just to like lock someone down without needing a rogue or another class to stun for you would be nice. But I think that's what they're trying to do, is like trying to pair mages with rogues a little closer. Or another class that can stun for them, right? But yeah, maybe that's what they're trying to go for. Plus the buff Reaper's Mark returning. Yeah, they did, you're right. They buffed Reaper's Mark, I think the initial hit, or it does the entire thing, but also they buffed the wave, the soul, the way of souls too, by 20%. That seems also really good because it does 100% more damage on a single target, and if it crits, it can do a lot of damage. So they buffed that in PvP specifically too. So I imagine there it should be really, really, really good, really good. But we'll see. Yeah, if Crown Turk wants to give that one a go, mother welcome to, man. Mother welcome to Twitch. Got ourselves lots of, look at these casters, man. We got Big Bumps, we got us as Callistra, we got Toes over here as Ellie, Shame as an enhancement, Chicago as an enhancement. So we got 2 melee, but plenty of casters. With Cypress gonna be first up versus Chicago, immediate stun as it dropping down a totem. For Cypress, he's got himself plenty of damage. Big Hammer coming down with a lasso, trinket out for the pally immediately. It's got himself plenty of pressure. If he can just continue the pressure on Chicago, that is a wall, and the Shaman backing away from Cypress. Using a wall while also escaping the guy might give Cypress a chance here, because now he doesn't have to worry about a wall or anything. As long as he can maybe live and not get a Hodge grounded, he might be alright. Bubble out immediately for Cypress. Really, really early for Chicago. I think still holding on to a Bulwark Totem. Playing Totemic, he does get a nice... Wait, were you rooted right out of range? Is that what that was just now? They had a freedom. It's just like, oh, barely in range. Almost got it. Dropping down totem. Big Searing Glare. Potential for Cypress is going to be an opportunity just to keep the pressure rolling in. His health is not looking that great, though. As Chicago able to get a set of big Sunder. Random Rocket Single Sunder? Or is that real Sunder? I can't even tell. But he's able to bypass a good portion of that. Oh, he's got full magic immunity. But he just went in for Storm Strike damage. He has enough physical damage to bypass that immunity. Normally against Palas, you either get a Bob or a Spell Warden. And you can either basically immune a lot of magic damage or physical damage. And yesterday we saw a Paladin pop a Spell Warden. I think it was Azuman actually. Pop a Spell Warden. And the Shaman was going super heavy elemental build. All elements. Fire, frost, nature. Couldn't hit him. He kept getting melee. He kept lava lashing. Couldn't reach him. Just literally did no damage. But I think Chicago is getting himself a nice mix of physical and elemental put together. Reflect out for Conan. Got him some big defenses really, really early on. I think we're expecting just a big burst out of Chicago as they're just going to go for root and back it away out of there. A couple Ele Blasts. Does get themselves random proxy Sunder by the looks of it, though. Sacred Shield was a fun ability for Palace. Spammable shield that activated when you took damage every 45 seconds. Removed Legion. Really? Sacred Shield, spammable shield that activated when you took damage. Huh. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. I think I know Sacred Shield. Never mind. Like a refresh itself. I think I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, Sacred Shield for Pal. It's been a second, man. That's been a while. Chicago taking a bit of damage though. Coda's trying to see if he can ramp up something. As long as he can stay next to Chicago the entire time, Blazer is going to give him that great uptime. Chicago trying to see if he can bail out of there. As long as the Fury Warrior can stay on top of Chicago long enough, he can actually maintain himself quite a bit. But constantly being attacked by those Ghost Souls as well as the Earth Elemental, it just doesn't really give him much of a chance to just like recover any health. He can't really get any second win value. Fear on those pets for a second, trying to see if he can get a setup, or Chicago reflected something. I'm not really sure what. Summoned Chicago as he goes in for a knockback. And Chicago has himself full Bloodlust here and everything available. Big Sunder onto Conan, actual Sunder plus Sunder procs as well. And I think the bunch just have him here. Just need one more Alien Blast or something. Alien Blast is apparently not enough though. Light the last should hopefully secure it. Conan picked up a little bit of health though. He is still taking damage from the totem. Leaping around the corner. He could be 81's game right now actually. Chicago catching up a lot of healing. That root is going to help him separated. And Conan reflected something. I'm not even sure what. The reflect a root from the totem or like a slow effect maybe. Not letting this warrior catch up in second one whatsoever. And Conan get a blast. It took a little bit for Chicago. I honestly thought an Elder Blast would be more than enough damage there. But it just not quite. DB Zeus immediately rotting down Chicago. I think with a full UA and everything. Does get him some Mortal Coil. Haunt, everything is up. For Chicago, this is going to be a little bit of a tight spot right now. He can maybe avoid DB Zeus. At least he's avoiding the Shadow Bolts, but those are gonna pierce past this bulwark so quickly. DB Zeus with a reflect cannot get interrupted. For Chicago, he actually holds his kick for a little bit there. Big Alien Blast right after. DB Zeus picking up a lot of health though. And Chicago is back behind the pillar, kind of just stuck back here. Can't really do much. Light the lasso while the pet is dead, cannot get interrupted. There's gonna be a freshly fell hunter, and that bulwark totem barely holding up, but it is helping Chicago catch up a little bit of health, picking up that totem just to get himself a bit more healing. DB Zeus with a wall, UA, all the dots are in. Let's see what proper setup. Big Hunt, Fear doesn't quite catch Chicago. I think a Tremor Totem potentially, or maybe just not kicked it. He didn't kick anything. Sunder dropping the totems on top of the Warlock, backing up out of there for a second. DB Zeus might be in a little bit of trouble. Rooted, I think Chicago has enough damage. Random procs of Sunder are so good. Fear with a Hunt, Alien Blast not enough. Actually got some instant cast. DB Zeus barely any health. Do you live this or do you just die to a Flame Shock? Dark back just to make sure he doesn't die. Chicago, give it an opportunity to at least catch up a little bit of health. DB just recovering a ton of health too back there. Look at that. Look at that recovery. Alien Blast does get him super low. Needs one more cast. Can't quite finish it. Are the wolves enough? The wolves might be enough and does sneak around, I think, for a Lava Lash at the end. That was a lot of damage to deal with for one Shaman. That was quite a bit. Quite a lot. Got him some first aid as the dots fall off, and Madara, at the very least, give Chicago even a smallest chance to catch up a little bit of health. Just the smallest, just to able to at least equalize the duel, make it a little bit more of an honorable match here, mounting up. Does drop down back-to-back stuns with a Fell Lord around the corner, swinging his big axe. For Chicago, got him some Primordial, big zaps to follow him. But does have to be very careful with all these demons. For Madara, his goal right now, I think, he could definitely, his win condition is to get all the demons. He's got him a big... Are you rooted? This big dude. You're just staring at Chicago's direction, just barely casting any spells. Because those guys do a lot of damage. I hate Doom Lord sometimes, man. Is he still back there? He's still back there! Doom Lord! Chicago's right behind the pillar. Like, what is the lore age of Doom Lords? Because they just don't have, like, you know how babies don't remember things, like if they're out of sight, they think that they don't exist anymore. I feel like Doom Lord are almost like toddlers. They literally, as soon as they don't see you, they don't think you exist. You're gone. Object permanence, I think it is, right? Do Doom Lords even have object permanence? Seriously, it's supposed to be a big terrifying demon, but it's just like literally a toddler with wings. What is this? A big toddler with wings. I hate the AI of some of these demons, man. The demon doggers are at least reliable. Even the Gloomhound, even though a little bit slow, is still making his way, chugging along towards Chicago, trying to make some kind of a play here. Madara did end up going for a big Tyrant though. Not quite doesn't quite have Chicago exactly where he wants to, but another Tyrant up very soon. Fell Lord out also very soon. Another Doom Lord. Okay, does he? Oh, okay, hold on. That guy might actually have object permanence. Is he rushing towards Chicago? He is. Look at him. Look at him. Where is he? Where'd he go? Oh. Wait, what? Is he hitting us through the wall? Was he just hitting you through a wall? He's still over here. Yeah, object permanence. He just is like, oh, I don't see Chicago. Chicago doesn't exist. I can't believe it. Fear on Chicago does close the gap, but does get himself a decent setup for Chicago. Dreadstalker's line of sight, though. That is rough. Try to see if we get another one. Or maybe what you can do is also summon demons onto a totem and then use those demons to focus on Chicago instead of the totem. That's another way of going about it. Chicago just zapping the demons as well as Madara all together. Does burn a trinket here into an axe toss. That's your proper setup. Fell Lord down. Perfect opportunity for double stunts. Does get himself a fear. Back into the Fell Lord swing. Wait, that's so perfect. That fear's so good. Into an axe toss. Into another stun. That is the best lockdown from the Fell Lord. That fear into the Fell Lord was so clean. That was so good. Please tell me you get a win out of this one. Bulwark totem down for Chicago. Plenty of shields. Fear down. This is going to be Inferno Bolts. Plenty of resources. Big chaos. It's going to be a big ruination if we can get a proper setup onto Chicago. But I think it's just over. The Shaman does send out everything at you with a DK grip in your head. Oh my god. I was gonna wonder, like, where do Warlocks get all the demons? Gotta be from Twisting Nether. I feel like Madara's demons literally came from Twisting Nether daycare. With those Fell Lords? Oh, that is brutal. Okay, Cryoteric. I'm messing up your name, my bad. Does end up slamming down Chicago as they went through a full 4-0 sweep. Or 4-1 sweep, I guess. Yeah, 4-1. I guess it's fair. It's gonna be Toes up next versus Cryo. Dropping down a totem. Trying to see if we can back up out of there. I'm switching to the wrong guy here. I'm so sorry. Whiplash. Pretty rough right now. Does get him some movement while casting. Able to get himself a bit of a setup. Dropping down the totems. All the elementals at the same time. Grandpa and Grandma getting summoned up to join the battle here. As the ancestors join in. Got himself a bunch of zaps. Earthshocks is just over. Got him some full ascent proc. Everything, dude. Joe's got some of the best ascents, man. Look at that damage. How more healing that damage? I forgot you got yourself an immortal build. Basically immortal. Lots of, like, you're literally an enhancement shaman with a good mix of restoration there. Easily. Let's get another one going here, boys. Yeah, uno más. Alrighty, boys. Let me know when you're all ready and we'll get another one going here. Yeah? Swear to God, dude, these demons. Well, they really gotta make them smarter, dude. Demonology in PvP, like, at least in PvE, the enemies are like out in the open. Nobody's hiding from those demons, right? But in PvP, they're just like, they got all the brawn but no brain. I swear. And the Tyrant, oh, the worst of them all. Worst of them all. Man, it's rough. What demons are challenged for some reason? The 20 million healing is that DPS class? Exactly, Kaderic. I do, my guy. Ready? Alright, Conan, let me know when you're good. Ready here? Beautiful. We'll get up and running here into a how you doing, by the way, Kaderic? We still gotta play together, man. I haven't been able to find any time at all. So Loco. Ready to go? We still full ATM, but we'll let you know when we got a spot. Yeah, Solo could definitely gotta give the man a chance to play here, man. Definitely gotta give this man a chance to play. What was the thing? Gonna lose it? Alright. Invite spectator match. And Conan Chicago. We're gonna send you guys Toveron. We'll do Toveron. Come in here in the full derp. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing about demonology, though. Like, the pets have always had that as a problem. I think Unholy Death Knight's pets are generally pretty good, right? There is the A-bomb that does some weird stuff sometimes, but for the most part, they're all good. BM Hunter pets are all generally good. Hunter pets in general are also generally pretty good. Warlock pets are generally good, like Destruction and Affliction, like your main pet. Generally consistent. And then there's Demonology, and those pets are just like sharing a brain cell or two. They gotta be. Well, you know, there was other cut it right. Yeah, I feel that. I just want to push the 2000 more probably maybe the end of the season. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that, man. Send again? Alright, cool. We'll go again. So might be super smart in arenas. Yeah, sometimes they do. Like, I think it all is about positioning. I think if it's an arena and people playing out in front of the pillar out in the open, then if they don't have any pillars to like bug them out, they're usually consistent and they're really good. But in a duel where people are line of sighting constantly, yeah, might be something about 1v1. It might be. Or 5v5, like too many targets or something. Then in the duel, someone on disconnect. Oh, okay. It's fine. I got a guy. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Let it so local though, we got a spot. Conan had to disconnect. Bet? Hell yeah. Alright, Cryo. Okay, cool. Cool, we'll swap out Cryo. Cryo, if you are in the chat, we can get you back in whenever we reconnect. But for now, we'll let Soy Loco take a spot. We'll get Agony. Ooh, I like the name. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. Alrighty, we promote you back to lead. We send it back again to Toveron. All G. Let's go, boys. No mas. Gotta get these Elite Shamans, man. Gotta get the other Enhancement Shaman on Team Chicago a chance to play at some point, too. Give the Mage another chance to play. Shame. Yeah, gotta get Shame a chance, man. Hell yeah. I like the name Agony, by the way. I think he said Undead Monk, right? That is badass. Let me check my phone real quick. Okay, we're good. Alrighty, boys. Switch. Got ourselves Agony over for the team one. Look at this guy, dude. Look at that. Yeah, Undead. Look at that. Undead Monk in this set. It looks great. Undead Monks, man. There's this one image of an Undead Monk. It looks badass, dude. That stayed me forever. Just makes Undead Monks look even cooler. Coden, I like that whole setup. Actually matches the rest of your set, like the golden crown thing. Face mask. DBG is gonna be first up versus Big Bumpus Made versus Warlock. Immediate shatters for Big Bumpus, putting DBG's maybe potential in the back foot. Man is playing some demonology this time around instead of affliction. Definitely gotta get some of these pets and then chill behind the pillar. Needs some demon doggos, needs a whole setup. Brett as he separates the pets with a big stone onto Bumpus. Mad shatters. Oh, that is a lot of damage. I think it's just lights. Oh, he walled and everything, but there's just nothing he could do. Not even to reflect, nothing would have worked. The pet disconnected from him with a full ring of frost. Couldn't help him. No axe toss or nothing. Bumpus just came in for blood. This man did not want to waste any time whatsoever. Gotta love it. That's mages for you. Who's up next? Is it gonna be Monitor by chance? Also, why does your racial say? Are you a dwarf? Why does your racial say dwarf racial? You're Draenei, right? You are a Draenei. This is a toy? I can't even tell, dude. We got Conan, Cypress, Agony. One of you guys gotta go. As Bumpus is waiting for the next guy. What's up, Davey? How you doing, my man? How you doing, my man? Hope you're doing good. We got ourselves Callisto over in the back here as well. We got Toes. We got ourselves Shame and Chicago. Are you mogging around? Probably mogging around, honestly. It's gonna be Agony getting locked down with a blizzard together with a ring of fire around the corner. I was about to say ring of frost there. I'm not gonna lie. Agony popping the defensive here really early though. I wonder, wait, actually, did you pop both? Uh-oh. I think his rolls are a little bit off. They did nerf Karma, by the way, Agony. They did nerf Karma a little bit. So that is something you gotta be very careful on. Might be looking for that line of sight here. Is playing the perfect arena that could give him opportunity. Brad tried to go for a stone. Big shadow. Wait a second. Hold on. Uh-oh. You did trinket something. I don't actually know exactly what trinketed. He trinketed something. I'm not sure exactly what. That was a lot of damage. And Bump still had what looks like a ray of frost still and everything. So you still had a lot of bursts to go. That's a lot. Especially if you're not prepared for it. The mages, man. The mages immediately flurries down and shatters onto Conan. Does not want to give this man any chance behind the pillar whatsoever. This is going to be a full burst. Ready for Pumpus. He's got everything here. Is that still Icy Veins from last guy, or is it just a random procs of Icy Veins at that point? As Conan's trying to see if he can get himself an angle. Charges in. Shimmer's out for Pumpus. He does play Shimmer, so you can lock down stun him. Does get himself Ultra before the stun is out. Conan actually is just going to chill behind the pillar, but he's getting completely slowed down. Flurry? Is that Shadow Ray? I don't think it's Shadow Ray. You got to make sure to get a flurry down before you rake for chances of shatters, because if crits, it does a lot of damage and has more chance to crit too. But for Conan, at least he's got himself plenty of distance where he can go behind the pillar and let that second wind come, bring it back up little by little. For Pumpus, he has himself a full zonal build with Ring of Fire, as well as blizzards and frozen orbs. So standing behind the pillar, if you can get those rings and blizzards all around the corner where Conan is at, he won't really have any respite stun, but he does make sure to get some distance with a full Nova and everything onto Conan. Ring of Fire forcing the warrior to walk through all of it, trying to see if he go for a stun as he just shrinking it. It's getting bad for Conan. Full burst, full meteor, everything is up. Pumpus does back up out of there. Flurry's down, Frostfire Bolt, maybe Rare Frost. I was gonna say, if you got a Ray of Frost behind that pillar, that might have been enough to take down Conan. He's still taking a little bit of damage right now from Frostfire. Does not want to let Conan against any second wind action behind the pillar whatsoever. Ring of Fire, forcing charge through, trying to pick up a bit of healing. Stun onto Pumpus, does stun him in place. Fear to follow just to keep him in place. Does he have any damage? He does need to look about him healing though. Pumpus has himself lots of those procs, though. Big damage with a Ray of Frost. Is that enough though? Reflect is up. It is able to reflect, I think, a portion of the flurry, or at least denied some of the damage though. Bumpus, I think, just has it. Oh! That is a lot of damage to deal with. For one, man, that is... mages, they love big arenas, dude, by the way. You guys, you in particular, are the ones that were like, hey, Dal, can we do some Tolveron or some big arena so that these casters have a chance to actually like kite around and play their class? And I was like, all right, normally we don't do Tolveron because it's just way too big. Right, usually we have pharaohs and rogues, especially during Shadowlands, cheese out behind the pillar, run around with stealth, casuals resets, the fleshcraft shields back in the day, and people were so annoyed by that. It's like, man, you can never catch those pharaohs and rogues. They're still very, very uncatchable, except I think pharaohs are not as bad without that shield with the fleshcraft. But for mages, this guy is this is a perfect arena to at least let him stretch his leg. Got himself an invis. Does Cypress catch him? Wake of Ashes, I think, does cleave him. Hammer, but he has himself the defenses with the invis. But he does go for a block either way, though. I think that invis DR was actually perfect to deal with a hammer, but not the following hammer. So maybe that's what he was trying to avoid as best as possible. Full Wake of Ashes, full wings, just trying to, like, you know what? I have a trinket, I have 2 blocks, I might as well use something. Dampening, ramp it up to 26%, so I might as well get some value out of it. Play it slow, play it steady. Trying to get Cypress from away from out of the pillar. Trying to go for a Hand of Freedom. If you kill it, that is perfect. Got himself the Ultra. Try to see if he can get behind the pillar. If at all possible, get it shattered or frozen though. This can be perfect opportunity for Pumps. Does go for a full immunity. Cypress can't really catch the guy. Hand of Freedom would just spend. He's got himself a perfect setup to potentially have a go, but Pump just keeping his max range. Is gonna go for the reverse poly or reverse blinks with a Ring of Frost around the corner. Ray of Frost, you can't even go behind the pillar. You kind of are stuck. Has a charge of the guy. Hand of Freedom is available. Steals it immediately. Just can't even reach him. Lay on Hands is available. He's got at least all this forbearance abilities used up pretty early on, but it's gonna be so many shatters just forced behind the pillar with a Ring of Fire and a blizzard just constantly ticking you down. Flasher lights are available. Could potentially just blink for an interrupt. Does he go for it? He's trying to get himself a position. Flurry down. Orb. I think it just might be over with the AoE, right? No, blinks right in for a couple more flurries. I think he's got himself maybe another proc or 2 there, and is just picking up some damage as well. This is just perfect arena for Pumpus right now. Perfect arena. If he get himself, so he's got himself full zonal build, so if you go behind the pillar, you can't really get a lot of recovery. But 2, he's got himself the stun lock. If you get melee, that's gonna be a ton. Level on a dead rogue and hardcore, it's crazy. Bro, I wanted to play hardcore. I just haven't had the time, and I needed like a buddy to play the game with, dude. I needed a buddy. Fury immediately on Puppets does go for a trinket. Madara has a good lockdown here, dude. From last game, he has a great lockdown. He just gotta find a way to do that to Pumpus. But he'll need Fear, Fell Lord, Axe tosses, everything. But he needs to get up on melee to make it happen. Trying to see if he can back away to the other side of the pillar. I think he'll set up a gateway. Pumpus trying to see, separate the guy from the pet. Trying to see if he can make some shatters happen, but he's just not in a great position for it at all. He's just gonna retreat behind the pillar himself, pick up a little bit more mage food. For Moderate, he does get this random procs of... I was trying to free cam this. Gives us random procs of Fell Lords, but look at this guy. Look at this goober. Oh, I don't see the mage. The mage doesn't exist. I guess there's nothing for me to attack. I'm just gonna go for a walk here. Literally get summoned up to walk your demons. That's literally all they do. Literally all they do. Modern getting locked down with a shatter. That is a decent bit of damage from that Ray of Frost. And he just got himself even more damage. Modern at least himself a reset. Overlord joins in. Shield holding strong though. And Modern needs to get himself a full array of his normal demons, but also set up onto Pumpus if he wants to have somehow make a play. ASUS is going to start great. Feller to lock him down. You have anything to follow up afterwards? You need more demons and you need a big old tyrant. All those demons are going to get frozen to the walk up, though. Does get himself a fear. This could potentially be good. Ripping the soul out of Pumpus. Trying to see if he can get himself a setup. Fear to set something up right now. Demons are in. Got himself perfect line of sight with a tyrant. Does get locked out. Needs to get that tyrant up and running at some point or another. Hand to go down. Maybe a tyrant right now. Does get himself a big tyrant. Is that a Draenei thing? I thought it was... Are you a Draenei or are you a dwarf? Because you literally looks like your racial is that of a dwarf. I don't know what's happening. But Pumpus is actually taking... Hey, hold on. Demons are pumped. Amp. Those demons are amped. Trying to go for Ruination. Getting interrupted. Is that Shadow Flame interrupt or is that just Flame? I don't even know. Pumpus may be looking at a second block though. Those demons are starting to ramp up a little. Now that we're empowered by the Tyrant, they're actually starting to do a little bit of decent damage. Hold on a second. Does go for the block. As we get it, what is that? 40% dampening? 47. He is barely recovering health right now. He needs to find a way to get behind the pillar or end this duel really quick. Trying to see if he can land the stun. Fear by Madara. Does get locked down. Big go by Pumpus. Got himself even more procs. More lances to follow. Does he have enough damage here? Trying to see if he can end this right now. He needs one more proc and does get those lances. There it is. 5-0 for this man. Just all on his lonesome. Did it, dude. Lonely Winter right there. My God. Okay. My camera broken? Yeah, my camera broke. That's pretty good. Let's get us another one going, boys, yeah? Chicago as well as Coda. Let me know when your boys are ready. Let me know when you guys are good to go. 5-0 for the mage, though. Well done. Goddamn. Yeah. Yeah. That lockdown, especially if you shrink it, and he has all the Comma Storm and everything for the lockdown, it is a lot of damn. It is pretty good. 47 to 49 to 50? I think it's 250. 250. Ready with Chicago, ready with Conan. Let's get us another one going. Toveron was a great arena choice for that one. Well, the Tiger's Peak. It's kind of like a big arena, but not too big. You know? How many levels are we at, Davey? What are we looking at right now, my guy? What are we at the moment level-wise, my man? Are we level 20, 30? How far in the journey are we? Oh, man. Blade's Edge. Yo, Caneric, I know you said you're just gonna want to play only one, because look, Caneric, I've been saying we gotta play together, my man. But like, I killed Queen Anseric Mythic. I don't have to wait for a couple of weeks, at least for one, if not two. I got 3KM plus. But I don't. You want to do keys? Do you want to push keys? I'd have to play somebody on that. But I should have a lot more time just to PvP and hang out and all that, man. I only gotta do my island stuff. That's it for the ring. And I'm probably gonna start gearing my ults most likely than anything. Last one for me, so I'm looking for someone. Sounds good. We'll hopefully get somebody in. Maybe Destrox. If you're more than welcome to, man. More than welcome to join us. I like this mix because it's like really long. Shame finally getting a chance to play, dude. I gotta go back and get those Ghost forms. I don't have the Fox one. I don't have any of them. I want to get more than just the playing Ghost Wolf. I need to, dude. I play my ult, but like I feel like I play my ult with gearing, but I don't really play them, right? I don't customize them as well as it should be, right? Then somebody said, somebody little glyphs. Speaking about glyphs, I'm still gonna get more rogue glyphs. My pistol shot glyphs. Fear out on Shame instantly. Madara locking him in back-to-back fears. There's gonna be a full tyrant. Everything is available. All the pets will damage the stun. You got yourself a big overlord in and everything. Oh, that's a lot of damage on the shaman. He's gonna need to use everything he can to live. Big damage on the Madara. Madara could be in a lot of trouble. Knockdown onto Shame for just a second. He's still got lots of damage. Walls available, surrounded by pets. Big chip is down, but Madara cut up so much health, leaping back to him with a Lasso to stop him in place. Axe Toss yet again has a trick available. I don't know if he has a ground totem or anything. That is going to be a lot of pets surrounding Shame right now. Bulwark keeping him alive. Just the earthy Bulwark is the only bastion he's got in these defense right now. The shield surrounding the man. That's going to be even more demons for Madara. Big Ruination does not connect. still lots of demons, lots of damage, and Shame having to go behind the pillar to try to see if he can catch himself a little bit of a reset. He's spaghetti is Madara trying to see if he can close that gap. He has himself the AoE fear coming up very, very soon. That AoE fear, aggressive fear, I gotta say, love the strategy. Love the tactic. Quick stun, got himself a doom, everything available. Quick fear, he got himself the casting while moving. That or try to kick him? No, he casting while moving, definitely. Is it gonna be Shame? Not a lot of health. Oh, big Orpheed charges in. Doesn't connect. Oh, what is this Orpheed? I hate the Orpheed. He just walked up, tried to swing. I was like, well, tried. That Orpheed is a minimum age paid worker for sure, dude. For real, for real. What is that? Interrupt. Oh, to Madara, knockback, axe toss on the Shame. As he got more tempest, but I don't know. If it'll be enough, Shame does take quite a bit of damage. Madara's health taking a big pierce, by the way. His health may not be amazing. Full Tyrant is up. Shame used to find a way out of the situation. He can't burrow. He needs a heal. So amazing. Oh, it's just so many demons. A Pit Lord, Fell Lords, Doom Lords, a Tyrant. All those pets all at once. Callisto eats a full-on ruination instantly. Wow, that's entire army of demons just from last guy taking the momentum. Carries over into Callisto. Quick fear on him. As Madara gives himself a proper setup, Gloomhound, all of these pets, Callisto getting locked down back to back. This way, he definitely needs to land a proper interrupt onto Madara at some point. Has a Succubus, there's going to be a bit of control, but no interrupt. At KS Bolt 1, Madara needs something, does have a knockdown. I think trying to see if he can close the gap for a potential fear. Fear onto Callisto, as long as he can lock him down and control him, he does, unless he has an Axos to stop that KS Bolt. Does it show wall? Got a line of sight, perfect line. Axos to stop him. Has a fear in case he needs to, is going to be able to fear this one. Hopefully, fear? You need to fear. Oh, Callisto. This is where, dude, they did buff up the Chaos Balls recently, didn't they? Madara had such a good setup. I don't know if he... Oh, no, he did try to fear. I think Callisto was DR'd. I think he did try to fear. He was closing gap and moving in melee. I think it was just trying to land a fear. I was like, wait, okay, hold on. I pressed my fear way too many times. So he did have a go. But Callisto with those balls, like, hey, you either have something for me or you don't. It's just one of those things. The ball is in your court, and it looks like Madara just didn't really have an answer. DB's is going to be up next. Destro. Also Destro versus Destro. Both almost the same pets and everything. Callisto is thinking of closing the gap, though. I think he's trying to see if he can maybe bait DB's. He's trying to close the gap, or maybe I think trying to encroach in a position where DB Zeus is set up with forts. Immediate dark pack for DB Zeus as Callisto trying to get himself a setup of his own. Succubus CC potentially does land the Succubus. He is the second one in that order. And it looks like Succubus broke actually fear. But Callisto, this is an opportunity to at least set something up. Big bolt and the opener Mortical does connect. That is going to be a extra pets joining in. I think it's just attacking the Succubus of DB Zeus. Bolt connects. Dark pack to live it. DB Zeus taking a bit of damage. Mortical set up. DB Zeus may need something here. Does get himself the two Havoc leaves on the pet as well as Zeus. Bonza fell for a moment. Callisto with the lockdown onto DB Zeus does break the Bonza fell, but it is going to be Succubus stopping in place. Does burn a trinket. DB Zeus still has access to his. And both Warlocks are a little different. DB Zeus is playing Wither build. So he needs to go for that Wither setup. Let the dots kind of rot down Callisto's shield. Barely hanging in. Does get himself bolts while Wall is up. Callisto with the Ruination. Trying to see if he can fight fire with fire. It does have even more fire. It is hard, my man. Oh, that was so good. He just took bolts to the face. It was like, you know what? This ain't nothing. Big Ruination on your head. And just sitting down for a little bit of food. Conan trying not to give this man any chance to recover, but the Succubus catches a Mortical onto Conan. Fury is going to be able to Zerkers out of it, though. Does interrupt or reflect immolate. Has himself a gateway to at least get away. Does go for the charge. So maybe for Callisto, this could be an opportunity. He has a Succubus to constantly slow Conan. That is going to help him out a lot. And then catch a Succubus CC. If you could just play a long game here and play around the dots, play around bolts. It is DR, though, from that fear. Very DR. He's just trying to see if he can catch up as much mage foot as possible. Needs a Warlock Helston if he doesn't have one already. Charge out of Conan. Full stun onto the Warlock. No Succubus to help him for a bit. I think Callisto's down, though. I think there's nothing he can do. And goes in for a quick execute as a Fell Lord swoops in. Try to see if he can make some kind of play, but there's not much you can do. Bump us right around the corner. I did fear, but it didn't work. I think you had him DR'd, Wes. I think you had him DR'd completely. Pretty sure, because you were pretty aggressive with those fears to stop his cast, and then when you did come in with the AoE fear, nothing happened. Must have been a DR. Big shatters for Pumpus. Ray of Frost I don't think was shattered, but there's going to be Storm Bolt stuns onto Pumpus with an Ultra ahead of time. Going and does have a defensive. You got to be very, very careful when you use a defensive. Picking it up really, really early though. And it needs to catch up as much health as possible. You do have the water elemental, but you do need to create some line of sight from Pumpus. Does get Nova'd out. That is so unfortunate. And essentially just use the defensive not to heal, but just to reduce some of the damage taken. But he's just stuck in a blizzard. Nothing he can do. No second wind. Nothing. Taken out. Oh man. Warriors are always annoying. For casters, Warriors definitely can be. Yeah. Definitely can be. But there's just, I don't think there was a win condition. Like once it started, got on top of you and started placing Blaze Storm, like even if you had a Mortal Coil, there's just not much you could do. The only thing I guess you could do maybe is just rush towards the gateway and try to port out of there. But I think you already did use the port there too, so that's tough. Karma instantly by Agony rotating his defenses here while Pumpus is out pumping on the guy. Celestial Condi? Is that just for a heal or is this trying to Roomba his way out? Or maybe try to use Conduit to break out of a CC? Can that do that? I am not sure what Pumpus did to the monk. I am actually not sure. He had a Ray of Frost and then just like a cast. I am not sure. Cypress is going to be up next. Ice Block out for Pumpus. Cypress is going to hit with a breath instantly. It is going to be lockdown. Bubbles it just so he can continue pummeling the pressure. Big hammers onto Pumpus. Man, oh, he's got his kites right now. All he can do is kite. Does go for the void operations to reposition. Love it. You got to love the little animation. The little void shatter look he's got going on. Cypress trying to make sure you get himself a better angle. Does have to get frozen either way though. And that's going to be a setup. Ring of Fire, Ring of Frost, potentially maybe Blizzard, maybe a Frozen Orb. Does set everything. Cypress just zoned out. He can't do much. If he sits behind the pillar here, he's just going to die. He knows he can't sit behind the pillar. He needs to rush at the guy instantly as soon as possible. But he may need some line of sight. Full immunity to magic damage for Pumpus. All he can do is just take hammers and try to see if he can live it. Invis for a second. He does avoid it. Oh, the final rank. He knows. He knew. He knew. Because technically Cypress doesn't have any dot damage, so Big Pumpus can get out of there. Ray of Frost, that's it. Not even laying hands. I guess Wild Forbearance is up. Well done. Pumpus picking up 3. Well done. Kalesic did really, really good though, too. At the National Warlock, just living through the fire and all that. That was great. Let's get another one going, boys, yeah? Uno más. Conan, Chicago. Let me know when both are ready. We'll get another one going. Uno más, boys. Get you guys back in here. 250. We got 250. 251. 252. Ready? Beautiful. Ready? Where should we send you guys into? There's no than a grand. But do you guys have any arena preferences? Do you have any preferences for which arena we should duel in? Not ready? Oh wait, Wes, yeah, you were gonna go, weren't you? One more round, man. Come on. For the boys. Come on, man. One more. Uno más. How about it? How about it? I left, lol. Ah, oh, damn it. Okay, should we just leave and yeah, let's all bail. Let's leave and recoup because Team Conan is missing one. Let's do that. Let's recoup. Have your yeah, Runes of Lordaeron. We can do runes. We can possibly do runes. Yeah, let's have the teams back up out of there and we'll just recoup. Yeah, whole team Chicago is bailing too. That's perfect. It works out. Works out. Conan, send me an invite when you get a chance. Your fault, not mine. How is that my fault, man? I was just excited and ready to go. I don't know how that would be my fault. Blade's Edge, cough, cough. Do you guys actually want to do Blade's Edge? We can do Blade's Edge. Whatever you guys want to do. I'm down for it. Go ahead and send me an... Yeah, there we go. Pass me lead and I'll get us all set up. Does ZBGs know that we're not in there? You know what? Let it play. Let it play. Let it do his thing. But yeah, DBGs, we're just we're reorganizing this group really quickly. How many of you guys got the bike, by the way? Oh, you know what else I need to add on here? I also need to add the bird. Thrayer, right? Thrayer. That's another cool mount, the Stormcrow. Dude, the Stormcrow was data mined a long time ago. They data mined this thing so long ago. And only now you can obtain it. This thing has been in files for ages. we listed. If you guys want to join us, 5V5 1v1 Duels under Molten Core over in the NA, you're more than welcome. Join us. Anybody and everybody is welcome. Let me double check my phone real quick. I might just grab it. Alex, yo, I'll get you in here, my man. All right, lots of warriors on this team. Works out for me, man. We delist, make code on lead, and then we're good to go. We'll do back in the grand. We'll do one in the grand and we'll do Blade's Edge. What's up, Nico? How you doing, my man? Is that you? Are you in? We're doing these deals now. There's no way I'm jumping in. I go on 50. Oh, come on, man. You got 1 or 2 or maybe 20. Who knows, right? Believe in yourself. Believe in you that believes in me. Or believe in me that believes in you. Hamida. What year was that come out? Alrighty. Let's get us another go in here, boyos, yeah? Did it work? Hopefully it worked. Yeah, Alex, hell yeah, dude. Chicago's cheating. Almost got him. I consider that a win. You think so? Close, but no cigar. Where is everybody? Hold on. Did we use? Missing like 2. What happened? You see, what had happened was... Okay, here we are. Twitch. Got ourselves Agony over for the team 1. Ready to go. We got ourselves Alex joining. I like that set. That's so good. Vault of the Incarnates Warrior set, dude. It looks like a Rocky Iron Man kind of looking thing. I love it, man. Cypress, we got us Skoda and DBZs as well. It looks like Agony. First one out versus Calistro the Destro. We got us those toes back here. I also like that. It's so better. I really like those sets from the first raid of Dragonflight, man. I think they look sick. The Primalist sets. We got Shane. We got ourselves Chicago. I like this a lot too. I like the little like headband thing. I'm a big fan of that in particular. We got ourselves big pumps here as well. Also like that set. That's the elite set, right? I think season 2. Also Dragonflight. Pretty sure. Fell asleep. I forgot to do all those. All good, Chris. All good, my man. Hope you had a great nap. Agony pushes in, but trying to see if he can get himself a better position here. Doesn't want to rush Calistro instantly. I think he knows there's a Succubus waiting for him somewhere. Does get a leg sweep. Succubus is out and about. As long as you can kick one or the other. Fear by Calistro. Holding on the kick until a little bit later. Trinketed something. I'm not really sure what. Was it Succubus CC and Trinketed? I think it might have been Succubus C that Trinketed. He's got the images. Fist of Fear flying. Calistro has nowhere to go. Let's give it an opportunity for Agony to do something. Big Celestial Condi does himself a gateway. I was almost expecting... I'm so used to monks playing the knock-up, whirlwind dragon punch knock-up in the air thing. I was almost expecting that into a Celestial just to make sure the guy can't go anywhere. Massive Chaos Bolt. Maybe looking for a Karma. But no, the Overlord just chopped him. Wait a second. Why? What? The Overlord just shot the dude. I thought he had enough health. I didn't think Overlord would just kill him like that because Calistro was just chilling, and then Overlord just came down with the axe. I don't even think the monk was expecting that either. He had the karma ready and everything, and he was probably just like, okay, Overlord is gonna hit a little. Wait, what? Is Alexandria gonna be up next as a Fury Warrior full burst up and available? Is he the Mountain of Stain or is he playing the Slayer? Because most warriors are Slayers, but the Mountain Thing, we see the damage that thing can do, especially from some of the homies on the EU. That damage can be pretty rough. Alexandria, big defenses, effect up and available. Has himself a kick, trying to see if he can get a kick, juked out by Calistro. Got himself a proper easy fear. No Stormbolt to stop it. Does get himself a full wall. Alexandria needs someone to live this. That is just a lot of damage barreling down on the man as he got himself instance. Big burst. Oh! And a gateway sends out a bolt on the man. There's just nothing he could do. He leapt in to try to catch a heal, but that gateway already had a Chaos Bolt sent at the guy. Ruination does seem to connect. Shield defended itself for, or not shield, but just a... Not a shield of vengeance, but it is absorbed somehow. Is that the Templar absorb? Calistro, he's got nothing left. Maybe Mortal Coil in a second here, but no, that's it. As a Fellor did come in. Did a Fellor just toss his axe at the guy? What is happening? Big Pum's got himself full Blizzard, Ring of Fire, everything available. Cypress has no way out of here unless he got himself like a Hand of Freedom, maybe a stun lock, because he can go for a proper stun. Big Shatter! Cypress could just die! Holy! Big Pumps! The only thing... Actually, probably should have let that Array continue channeling. The only reason he stopped is to steal that Hand of Freedom, or Blessing of Freedom. I used to call it Hand of Freedom for so long, because that's what it used to be known. So I guess I could just say Freedom. Cypress maybe looking at a bubble here. Does get himself a heal. Shield of Vengeance. That helps out a bunch. Not quite dead. Not just yet. That's a lot of procs. Oh! Immunity. He might just have to burn a bubble out of this immunity. I'm not even kidding. Pumps got himself plenty of rage. Just backing up out of there completely. Cypress, you need something. You just need to live one way or another. The whole team is looking at you, man. It's just like so low. Could be anyone's game. Or really, it could be Big Pump's game. Does get a kick. It's over. It is over. You've been trying to Howard cast his front of mage. You got shimmers. You get casted in and blink kick. It's over. It's done. It's over. You don't see mages really play shimmer, I think, unless they're frost. I think it's like the only spec that actually plays shimmer. But usually they play shimmer with ice form because ice form can give immunity to stuns. And they can just blink around with normal shimmers and just have more mobility that way. Otherwise, you usually almost always take blink to break out of stuns insta. So it's very unusual for Pumps to play not ice form. Then again, ice form is only good for frostfire bolts. That's it. Whereas actual icy veins is just a big buff for everything. It's really good. Health funnel for DBZs. He gotta get himself a proper setup here. He's playing Destruction, not playing out the Affliction. So he at least got himself Wither. They keep nerfing Wither so much though. So that's gonna help you a little damage-wise, but it's just such a little passive damage. You just gotta maintain it the entire time though. It is rough. Got himself Reflect. Pumpus trying to see if he can blink in. DBZs, I think, may just need a lot of line of sight here. Ring of Frost to stop the pet. Make sure the pet is out and about. Does not get frozen, because if it freezes your pet, that thing is frozen. Ray of Frost, full burst. DBZs, got himself a heal. That is a lot of shatter from the Ray. That is a lot of damage. And a meteor coming down. I don't know if he has a flurry for you on that meteor, but he just sent it either way, though. That is a lot. Got himself a full blink. Couple more flurries. Blizzards around the corner. Trying to see if he can slow down DBZs. Where's the pet at? Oh, there's the pet. If you can get a Nova the pet, then there's just nothing you can do about it. Nova the pet super far away. Blink it into DBZs. All you gotta deal with is a Mortal Coil. You gotta trinket for it. Ring of Fire. Try to see if you can summon a new pet. Actually, could be a pretty good move. Just keep the pet low, but not quite dead. Ring of Frost. Interrupt the summon. Oh, you got the Fellow Hunter either way, though. It's gonna be a freeze. Does he get both of you in the pet? Both of you in the pet with a meteor. Does have a trinket for it, but still get frozen into a Ring of Frost. Got himself a Reflect, but still took a decent bit of damage. Took a bit of beating to his health bar, trying to see if he can go for a port. Mage got himself that line of sight. Lots of flurries, lots of lances, no kicks to stop the instant cast. Wall is available, but there's just nothing left. And Pump's taking it. With Conan, lasso left over for the team one. Leaping around the corner, does go for the stun into a charge. Pumps does go for the block. Do you just shatter it? Or do you just play it super steady? I think I just played steady because he got a second block. Yeah, probably just was waiting for it. Trinket was super unfortunate. Maybe he was thinking like, you know what? Maybe I could Trinket, walk up, poly really quickly. But he's already had the poly queued up. Full stun, full meteor. Conan does not have an answer. Has to pop a defensive here. Needs to get those charges, but the Shiver Strand reverse blinks just to make sure he can't catch him. It's already hard enough for mage warriors to catch a mage, even when they play normal blink. Between ultra, between reverse blink, between normal blink and then reverse blink gives you free blink, I'm pretty sure. So that's a lot of mobility as is, plus knockback, plus breath. When you do finally connect, it's just so hard to catch him. But when they have Shimmer, you literally can't touch him. And he just barrage, man. Ring of Frost, Ring of Fire, Blizzards, Frozen Orbs. Literally nothing you can do. Just full shadows of the meteor. There's just nothing you can do. Just completely locked in. Pumps, I think this man duels warriors probably on a regular, huh? Mage, slow, roots, not disorient, poly, not damage, blink, ice block, invisibility, like WTF. Yeah, it's just a lot, man. It's just a lot. It definitely is tough, man. Come on. It is rough, I'm not gonna lie. It is definitely rough. Let's get another one going though, boys, yeah? Chicago and Conan, let me know when your boys are ready. Or if you need more bodies, we can always switch things up a little, maybe. Do. 3. Here we go. Beautiful. We can do Blades Edge if you want to do Blades Edge. Last one? Okay. Toss me an invite. We can get you guys a +1. Agony bowed out for the night. Or maybe switching over. Who knows? We got a spot if you boys want to join us. 5V5 1v1 Duels. Here we are. Need an Uno Mas here really quickly. Get you guys a +1. Chicago's ready. Beautiful. Maybe Chills will join or somebody. If y'all want to join us, groups are listed under Molten Core under 5V5 1v1 Duels. Or under Molten Core as 5V5 1v1 Duels. You guys are more than welcome to join us. We'll probably get a couple more in tonight, yeah? Before the evening is over. Gonna have a massive project to work on tonight, man. I was really hoping that we get the PTR up and running this week, but it looks like they won't get it up and running until New Year. So maybe like not next Thursday, because that'll be holidays, that'll be Christmas and stuff, but the Thursday after, it looks like. I'm really excited about the reworks we got going on, man. Those look real good. They got a Druid rework for the base class talents, plus some new stuff for the specs. They got Hunter Marksman complete rework, Pack Leader complete rework, bunch of Shaman stuff, bunch of Mist River stuff. Just want to play? Yo, listen, I feel you. You could come over on Team Conan if you wanted to, and there's a good chance you might be able to get a chance to play it. But then you got to play against Chicago and against Big. So it's up to you, man. Let's see if WAP is around, actually. I know he's not a big fan of mages. Oh, hockey. Hey, wanna join 5v5 Duels? See if hockey is down for it. See if this man is interested. Pro Maggie? Yeah, we'll get you in here, my man. I don't know who Pro Maggie is, but you're in. You're in, Maggie. Alrighty. Let's get Conan in the lead here. We're good to go. Beautiful. GG? Is CBZU saying GG like he's gone, or? Okay, I'm just gonna assume he's still in. Alright, we're gonna send you Psycho Dragon. Yo, let's go, dude. Get in here. I was thinking, who's Chromaggy there for a second? We'll do Blade's Edge. We'll see how it goes. Good luck. Dragon is not easy. Dragon is definitely not easy. Dev or Og? Not easy. We did have Trill come in before a while back as an Og, and he pumped. That was a lot of fun. He played it super aggressive, super self-healy, but he had insane burst too, like really good. He basically just had to play around burst and then just played super steady outside of that. It was really nice. It was really cool. And apparently Og Dragons were doing like a thing where they were not going for that breath that buffs allies, but rather like a normal deep breath with a Scale Commander, and apparently they were pumping every minute. But it's easier than SPs and duels. It's just me though. Yeah, I feel that. Definitely, it's got a lot of mobility and a lot of burst, and a very straight going defenses with like an ability to get interrupted or an ability to like get slowed or whatever while you're hovering. That could be really good. Also, you are allowed to use somebody to rescue if you want to get a rescue shield. You can grab somebody on your team. Like if Conan can stay kind of out in the open, not specifically in the arena, but like a little further out, so you can always rescue to him. He's allowed to do that, by the way. Good Twitch. He's allowed to. Yeah, I think perfectly fine. Gonna be Callisto versus DBZs first, though. Switching over to a different pet, though. Are you back to happy? No, Destro versus Destro. We got us some big pumps. We got us some toes. Shame and Chicago over for the team 1 versus Alexandria. We got Chromaggy over here. I really gotta get that set. It looks so good. Cypress, we got Coden. And Zeus instantly starting over with a bit of a Bonza fell. Callisto with the Reflect instantly. Portals are open for either Warlock, just trying to barrel one another. Is it Dark Pact? Dark Pact on the DB Zeus. Callisto's still holding on to his for a little bit longer. Got himself a port, got himself a bit of a reposition. As DB Zeus looks like he's going to be poking out, and they both Warlocks are playing different builds. One got a Succubus for Callisto to help him get setups. Chaos Bolt got a Reflect. Callisto knows not to pop a cooldown into that one. Dropping Inferno to stun DB Zeus. And the Bolt one does go in. One bolt does get to connect. Zeus having to go for Warlock Hellstone really early here. Trying to see if he can close the gap. Kalista could still get interrupted. Does go for the Mortal Coil on the Warlock pet. This is going to be Succubus. See, catch him with a fear now. Callisto trying to make sure he's got himself a bolt, but does get locked out. Does he have a port? Bonza fell. He's going to run off the edge. Still takes a bit of damage. He's still got to get himself a proper setup and go for bolts. He's got himself a great lineup here. Great potential lineup, especially as a Hellcaller. He didn't simply press the Hellcaller Diabolica button. Big reflect. DB Zeus with a wall. Just Chaos Bolts back to back. Reflect helping him live just a little longer. Needs a Mortal Coil or something. Anything. Port right after. Got him support. Callisto definitely has a health advantage though. DB Zeus did pop. Oh, there goes Reflect. Perfect opportunity. Got himself Reflect. Back into Fear. Back into Callisto. Into second BCC. Catches it for a second. Bolt. Has a Mortal Coil for it. Has a Bolt as well, but line of sight. Line of sight perfectly off the Mortal Coil. That is brutal. Mortal Coil for Zeus with a Bolt himself. But does have a Dark Pack for this one. Fear can uninterrupt it. Bolt. Does he have a kick for it? He needs a kick for those bolts. Picking up a little bit of health there. Ruination. Does he have anything? Callisto definitely has an advantage right now. He has the high ground and everything. David Zeus trying to see if he can get himself out of there. Does have the line of sight. The Succubus could catch him out of position really, really badly though. Trying to get some damage onto Callisto, even if it's a rate of fire, just to do some sort of damage, just to keep rotating all of his soul shards, just to make sure that they get any kind of value whatsoever, especially if he's sitting cap on him. Callisto he's in a great position to go for second BCC though. Does he have it? Reflect up for a second. Does get him some bolt reflected back and sees that is a force. Does have a second bolt. Succubus catches it. You gotta do something for the pet. Because that thing, Mortal Coil, oh, he can't stop it. DBZ's got up a lot of health though. Hold on a second. Maybe this could be an opportunity right now. You did pick up a lot of health. Does Callisto have a Warlock Hellstone is my question. He does have Inferno by the looks of it. And so does Zeus. So they could potentially just drop Infernos down on each other and see which one has more damage. Chaos Bolt off of the Succubus. Second Bolt does have a port, but the Overlord jumps in. It's quite a lot of damage. Having some port back up. Mortal Coil. Maybe someone to work off of that. Bolt does have a defensive. Shadow Fury doesn't quite connect. Another Bolt that is going to be a full heal for Callisto. But Zeus got himself for Reflect. Callisto trying to be extra careful. They're dropping down the pet. Is that going to be more damage potentially? More pets. Infernal for Infernal. Reflected Fear last second. Bolt right after. DBZ is going to have to take that natty to the face. Got Interrupter in his Bolt. One Bolt right after. Second Bolt for Zeus. Maybe it's just a DPS race at this point. Got himself an extra pet with even more bolts. Charging up in another Chaos Bolt. Board down for DBZ. Line of sight. Callisto ports, but it's already in midair. Oh my god. The bolts back to back. Both of them just had to play with with bolts the entire time. No. No, they came down to bolts and he was just like, all right, I did my work. Very, very happy with that one. Chicago, you can take me now. I am welcome to embrace of death. I did the thing that I wanted to do, is to be that other guy. That's it. I'm good. You guys, the rest of me, I'll come play now. Big damage out for Chicago, though. Are you no longer a totemic? I think you're a Tempest. That is just a lot of Stormbringer. That is a lot of damage onto Alexandra, who just taking zaps after zaps. Finally got himself a bit of a charge. If you're onto Chicago, able to get quite a bit of damage. Chicago looking to walk away from him. Still got Avatar. Still got everything available for him. A little bit here. Reflect up for a moment, but the totem is going to root him out. Do you have a Flame Shock? Do you have a Flame Shock? I don't think you have a Ghost Wolf attacking him. But if you can wait out the Ghost Wolf, maybe Second Wind, doesn't even want to wait for it. Chicago able to reshock him right here. So for Alexandria, he might be in a weird spot. I don't know if he needs an escape or any defenses or a heal. He's just taking a lot of damage from the full bloodlusted shaman with the big Tempest taking him out at the end of it though. That is rough. Who's up next? Is it going to be Chromagi? Is it going to be Cypress? Cypress is here. Once we're up, we're going to go White Short to finish this. Okay. Okay, sounds good to me. Sounds perfect to me. This is going to be Chicago versus Cypress. Stun immediately by the Paladino. Got himself full Wake of Ashes. Full wreck. Big hammers coming down. Light Lasso out for Chicago. Did you fellas? Are you done for the night? It's or you can play more, Nico. More than welcome to, man. More than welcome to keep playing. Cypress, did you pop immunity? I think you just zip up some kind of immunity. Unless it's bugging. No, there it goes on immunity. Magic damage. Does Chicago have enough physical damage to break through it? Blind, Searing Glare? Yeah, you can't really respond. Give Cypress an opportunity just to stay super hyper aggressive here. Stun, as it's going to be a full totem down. Try to see if you can potentially slow down Root Cypress. Full hammers coming down. Chicago does have a wall for this one with Bloodlust. Try to see if you can go counter pressure here. Is it going to be enough? Immediately a bubble out of Cyprus. Chicago does not have a burrow down or anything. Just trying to keep the pressure rolling in, getting more Maelstrom as best as they can. I think I still keep building Maelstrom even though the Pally's immune, right? At least keeping himself alive. Those Deppers are pulling the Paladin on the back foot though. Have himself a lay on hands potentially. Does he use it? He needs it. He needs it. Stun, that's definitely going to buy him just enough time to get a full hammer. Daz got himself a lay on hands in between it all. Chicago knocking it back for just a moment. And he got Ascendance and everything. So maybe just go Ascend, Doom wins everything up. Possibly. Does get a root around the corner. He has himself a decent spot. He could potentially... I think he was just trying to see if he can win this without popping major cooldowns. No, he has to. He has to. It looked like he was trying to see if he could win this without having to use his major CDs. Got himself plenty of those wind strikes. Plenty of damage out of the Pally though. So maybe popping CDs there was not a bad move, honestly. Maybe not a bad move at all. Conan up next, getting knocked, send flying quite a distance with a root totem, stopping in place. It does break, but Chicago is given an opportunity to at least catch up. A little bit of healing, like the last trinket out of Conan with the human racial breaking out of a stun. And Chicago got himself at least a little bit of help to work with here. Does have Bloodlust, Ghost Rules. At least it's a lot of Maelstrom. Plenty of mana still to work with. Plenty of mana, but does go for the Ghost to try to see if he can get away from Conan while he's got cooldowns. If anything, I think Chicago can probably win and probably do okay. Even a 37% dampening against Conan's sustained damage, but not against the burst damage. That's for sure. Walling this off just to keep himself alive, but still played it super steady versus Conan. Does get stunned up. Was that an Earth Shock? Or was that Voltaic Blaze? I think it was a Voltaic Blaze. Right? Pretty sure. Is it patch out yet? Yes, it is, Jason. 1107, it's out, man. 11.1 is what we're waiting on PTR, though. Hopefully, very soon. Chicago with a full lightning last and just to get himself a little bit of CC onto Conan. Dropping down more healing totems. And Conan. Does he have any kind of a go here? He does have a Roar. He maybe has himself the Odin's Fury. Potentially. The artifact weapon talent ability. Tempest around the corner for Chicago that doesn't have a lot of mana to work with. So he has damage. He can still spend mana on damage abilities, but not as much on healing. Try to be very careful with it. Full Bloodlust. Everything is available. Humans are up. Try to see if he can win this. Big Tempest here back to back. I think it might be over. Conan does it. I'm taking him down with those Storm Strikes. And it's going to be Chrono Maggie up next. Oh, Chrono Maggie. Got himself full potential burst here. Big mastery burst. Does go for the trinket here. Needs himself the good line of sight versus Chicago, but the roots are going to stop him. Deep breath to break out of those. Trying to see if he can claw down onto Chicago. Is going to have to find a way to get back over there and just blast out those disintegrates back to back into Chicago. Maybe even pre-wall this just to make sure he don't get disrupted. Just gotta play around the interrupts of Chicago. Full send is up. That's a lot of damage. Got him some defenses, wall and everything. I don't know if it'll be enough. I think wind strikes do take you though. I think it's just way too much damage. Barely alive, hanging in, but oh, renewing blaze will help you, but only when the dampening. 5? I didn't even realize Chicago went for a 5. Renew and Blaze are huge, but not at this high dampening. It would have been amazing. I think it would have been just healthy, just fine. But not at this high dampening. What is this guy doing? Can't read? I guess he couldn't read, like when you came up to the city, it was like, does this say Augermar or does this say Stormwind? I can't read. I don't know. No wonder he lost. He's in the wrong town. Alrighty. Yeah. We got one. We got one, my guy. Pop me lead, and I'll get you in here. Augermar Wing Rider. Where is he? Over there? What is this guy doing fighting Augermar guys? I'm actually surprised he didn't walk up and just murk me. I feel like at this point, I'd probably murk me. Is Cypress gone? Oh yeah, Cypress needs to switch over. Yeah. Okay, cool. Cypress is going on a rogue, so we'll get him here in a second. Alrighty, we do this. We get Cypress out. And Hockey on a dragon? Yo. Let's go. Alright, Cypress. Wait, Sinclair also wants to join in? Who's that? Who would that be? Sure thing. Your dialed something to rogue. I'm in the group. Okay, I'll wait for Apex. Because he did say he was switching over to rogue. I do want to get Sin if I can. But right now, I'm just waiting for Apex real quick. Yeah. I think I saved this one before. I don't remember. Add me to the group. Okay, hold on. I can do it like this, yeah. Gambit. Okay, that works. Yo, Sid, I definitely want to get you in here, man. As soon as we got a spot, we'll get you in. Chicago, let me know if you're ready, because we got 5 for Conan. We're good to go. But yeah, definitely if we got a spot, man, I want to get you back in here, if possible. 50... How many is this? Yeah, 55. What's up? I have no idea what you said. Coop? I want to call you Coop. I have no idea what you said, Coop. I'm sorry, man. I don't speak that language. I have no clue what language that even is. Ecatelavamento. Why does it sound Italian? Or like around that? Ecatelavamento. Evoker not made for duel to squish. Evokers technically can, but yeah, they're very, very squished. They're definitely not great at 1v1s. I really hope they make him good for 1v1s at some point, man. You know what I mean? Alrighty. Let's do. What are we gonna do? It's spelled Kyriakos. Oh, you're wait. So that what looks like a U is a Y. Okay, it's like a Y without a tail. That P is like a Russian R, like Cyrillic. Kyriakos. Kyriakos? Kyriakos. Kyriakos. I really wish that K, what looks like a V to me, is like a Y without a tail. I really wish that had a Y, because it's like mix of Russian and mix of English, and I could actually say it. Yeah, Kyriakos. I can do that. I can do that. I'll mess up, right? I'll mess up, Kyriakos. I'll mess up, but I'll try my best. Kari? Healing from Evoker sucks, the mana cost. Yeah, no, I agree with you on that. They gotta make that better. I do agree with you on that. Technically, they're basically like a glass cannon, and they have to go super hyper aggro and like nuke. Like demon hunters kind of have to do that. They don't have a lot of self-healing, but they gotta nuke and like kite and nuke and kite. Hitting ones, I think. But yeah, you got it. There you go. There you go. Just want to choose in opposite cities. Oh, is there actually? Oh, that's what he's doing. Okay, that makes sense actually. Let's do a Dalaran Supers. 2% damage reduction. Oh my god! Dead. Windwalker is dead. But you see they got new talents though? Look, monks I think are going to scale well Taco Pounder. Like they got haste scaling now, and I think it's gonna make them better overall. 2%, yeah, that's dead in the water. Unplayable. How dare they? I think they'll be fine. But yeah, it's weird seeing like a non-meta spec getting hit with like a percenter though. It only struggles in PvE. It actually I think can do well. It's like not popular just compared to other melee. You know, anything that is an enhancement or frost DK is kind of lame duck right now. But yeah, I think only one that kind of sort of could do well is maybe Rogue. Royal Flying Guillotine. Is that gone really? What the hell? Lots of burst AoE. They do give him like a new talent where they can like rush forward and AoE things. I don't want to see what that looks like. I imagine it'll have a sick animation, but once BTR is available. Right now it isn't though. The Twitch. But yeah, so it's Chrono, Maggie over for, I like your, I was gonna say rat, but it's not a Dalaran Sewers rat. It's like a mole thing with the ring and deeps, right? Conan on that team, we got ourselves DBZs, we got ourselves Hockey Dragon, double the dragon, as well as Gambit looks like first one up and running versus Shame. Immediately got himself with a cheap shot, getting a shot right after, but does go for the knock. Shame's making a bit of a switcheroo with his Mog. Instant killing spree by the Rogue with a Cloak of Shadows blinder. That is an overcommitment of Kudas by the looks of it, but he's got damage behind it. At the very least, big killing spree. Could do a lot of damage. I do like the kill spree. Actually kind of feels like a burst, but no. It has a pretty short cooldown, so you can actually use it pretty regularly. It actually is kind of good, especially if you do roll the bones into like a supercharged version of Killing Spree. That could also do a lot of damage. Get a shot, got himself another spree, potentially big damage. That's a lot of output. Shape could be in a weird spot. Try to see if he can give some damage. Vanish right after. Got himself big ascent. The Rogue has nowhere else to go. I think he just waited until Rogue's Vanish was gone. He does have another charge. Could Vanish in case he needs to. Does go for the Vanish. Is it enough? He does give him a little bit of healing. Does give a bit of damage. He's just trying to see if he can tussle with his Shaman. Cheap Shot does go for the trinket, and shame. Almost got taken down. I'm not gonna lie. He took a lot of damage from that Rogue. He got pretty low. Conan up next right after. Blaze-storm with shame, trying to see if he can escape it. Got himself a bit of that move speed with the lightning lasso, but a trinket knocked back onto Conan. But it looks like he was able to either charge it or somehow not get knocked as far back. Oh, I don't even know what hit you. Honestly, it looked like you were okay. Toes finally got a chance to play there. Well done, well done. Probably gonna be better next season. Talent rework. I agree with that. I gotta see what their individual talents are like. But Druid talents class tree looks insanely good. That looks solid. Like from Druids that play a game right now, like from my friends, they were like, wait, this actually looks really good. So I want to see it and test it for myself because I feel like it was so bogged down. Wall out for Toes. Got himself the answers and joining the battle. Conan could be under a lot of trouble. Oh! Everything was okay until it wasn't. Man just ascended. I swear, this guy, every single time he got himself full ancestors, he just ascends almost anytime he really needs it. It is perfect. Those Earth Shocks do so much. Hockey, stun lock onto Toes, does knock him back. He's got a bit of mobility. Fire Breath, I don't think that reaches Root, does stop him in place. He does have that advantage on range though. Hockey trying to see if he can close the gap. Got himself a little bit of survivability. What are these shields he got going on, by the way? What is that? What are these shields? What is that supposed to be? What is that? Why do you have so many absorbs on you? What are those? Big lasso by Toes does get a trick out of Hockey, who has to go for a bit of hit and runs. Toes looking for a bit of recovery here. Hockey takes those Earth Shocks. It is painful. Trying to keep himself alive here as best as possible. Immunity for 3 seconds. Is that what it looks like now? It gave him a shield? I know that he had like little orbs, but I didn't see it would be like a full shield. I guess they wanted to make it more obvious, right? Big Fire Breath. Major damage on the Toes though. Oh, Hockey picked up a lot of procs, but Toes apparently had just a little bit more burns than the other guy. That is a lot of damage on Toes, just trying to see if he can keep himself alive here. Versus Chrono, Maggie, as well as DBZUs. They're going to have to find a way to get themselves all pulled together to fight Toes as well as the rest of the team. Toes got himself lots of lava bursts coming in. Big deep breath. It is going to be quite a lot of damage. Chrono just needs a little bit more. I think they have it here. But Bulwark comes down unless you can break past those shields. That is holy shaman damage. Man's just waddling and earth shocking these boys down. And DB just wasn't giving proper on a duel. What is this damage? You know what, Kamiar, maybe when you said, you know what, Evoker's not really great for 1v1s, you might have been right. We've seen Evokers do incredibly well, but I mean, Toes just walking at him, just earth shocking them the entire time. He's got his big old earthy taser just zapping him. Just absolutely turning him into lightning rods. Lordy. Making, what is it? Just shoes out of those guys. Right? Like old school, like snakeskin cowboy boots kind of thing. Straight up. Earthshock says Seamus used to have a hard gas plus Toes just running circles around the guy. Instant casting the entire time. Not a lot of health available. Got himself apparently lots of damage, but still might just die to the dots. Yeah. Just the dot damage, the raw pressure. I think he just couldn't really stand still there at that point. Because he still has a fell puppy chasing after him. So he's like, well, if I stand still, I won't be able to heal. I look at Chicago, just kind of overlooking him. Try to give him a chance here. Sorta? Or no? Shaman damage, dude. You give him like a second and that's it. You're done. Toes. What is that burst? And I was like, man, I just want a chance to play. He got a chance to play, just shocked everybody to death. Jesus. Let's get another one going, boys. We got a bit of time for at least a couple more, yeah? That was a quick one. That was a quick one. Here we go. Beautiful. Did a lot of damage but cannot survive. You don't see these Evoker. I really wish you gave him a little more survivability. Just a hair more. Conan's ready. We'll see if Chicago's team is ready. We'll see how we do. Uno mas, man. Uno mas. At least one more for the road. Did a lot of games today, feels like. Yesterday, EU. It felt like we did quite a few games, but not as many as we normally do on EU. And normally it's just a bunch, like an absolute metric ton. Do like one more, and then I gotta go get some food and then get some work done. So that'll work out for me. They did a lot of, but they do need to give them something, man. Something just to live a little bit better, a little longer. Let's do Lordaeron, right? Lordaeron, no walls, no nothing, full on brawl. That'd be fun. Yeah, I didn't realize though that the Null Shroud came with a shield now. Normally it used to just be like these purple orbs that are kind of floating around the evoker, around like the shoulders and over the head. But I guess they wanted to make it like more visually like, oh, okay, he's got a shield thing. Okay, that's a shroud. Because that looked really unusual. I don't remember them having that for like ever. By the way, Shaman's doing a lot more damage and Ascendant is gonna nerf for enhance at PTR. I saw, but it looks like they're nerfing. It looked like they're buffing enhanced baseline abilities, but the Ascendant damage looks like it's getting adjusted though. Yeah, but they're buffing them up like by 100%. Storm Strikes, Lava Lashes, Ice Strike, Ice Knife, or whatever it's called. Yeah, Ice Strike. But they're buffing all those baseline abilities by a lot, like 100%. So I guess they're just trying to give them less of like a big burst window, but more sustained damage, so other builds a little better. That's most likely what they're trying to go for, which is not the worst. It is gonna dilute the Ascend. The big ascend, but maybe it'll be better for sustained damage, right? Maybe. Switch. We're missing a couple on team 1. Hopefully they'll still load in. Yeah, they're taking a second though. But we got ourselves big pumps over for the team 2. We got ourselves Callisto on that team. We got Toes. We got Shame. We got ourselves Chicago. It's funny to say we got Toes and we got Shame. It's like, wait, are you talking about people or you're like... Or is it just like, we got Toes and Shame? I'm just describing the community here. Shame and Toes. We're missing one, but hopefully team 1 here can play as a one-man army. And Chicago is the first that they sent out. I still can't believe I never gotten the Razagath mount, man. I still am salty about that. I played all of Dragonflight and never got that one. Oh, Gambit is here. Okay, we got a 5-man team. Azimi Zeus, are you still playing? Yeah, he's playing the Hellcaller playstyle. Got himself a second BCC. I think it was a Tremor just for that perfectly, actually. I think exactly predicted it. Mortal Coil is up for CB Zeus. Is going to be in Chicago. Trinket out of it. Full Ascent. Everything is available. Got himself max range. CB Zeus can't even get himself a second. She cast spells with those wind strikes and just pummeling Zeus down. Got himself a bit of Reflect. That's going to help a little. Wall, that's gonna help a little. Oh, but the big Tempest at the end does take it. That is so much damage there. Just absolutely demolishing. Chrono Maggie is gonna be up next. Immediate shocks out for Chicago with a lasso. Stunned by the Shaman. Grounding Totem. That's not helping Chrono Maggie out a lot though. There's a full burst out of Maggie though. Definitely needs to get himself full empowerment abilities to buff up all the disintegrates and everything. And if he can go for a couple of those casts behind the pillar, that would be huge. Got himself wall, deep breath, everything is up. Disintegrates are up, lots of potential damage, Eternity Surge, and you can go behind the pillar with those disintegrates too. That'd be massive. That's a lot of damage right now. Definitely gotta get yourself a Fire Breath at some point because there's gonna be even more damage. Chicago's taking lots of hits though. Chrono Maggie does have another wall in case they need to. Could use that in order to stop himself from being interrupted. Big Tempest onto the Evoker. Not a lot of healing available. You could fly kind of close to your team and maybe you could get rescue of somebody. Possibly. Does go for even more burst. I think your breath is available again, right? Lasso for a second. Chicago and Maggie are both kind of low on health. Does get rooted for a second. I don't know if you got deep breath. Just trying to get a cast, trying to get whatever healing he can. Oh, this is rough. Yeah, being an Evoker, it's just not a great spot, man. You do a lot of damage, but the healing is definitely a little bit in jeopardy. Chicago does end up missing a kick. It's also a good idea, Coda. I don't know if you go in last or not, but if you want to stay like kind of out in front of the stairs, so if an Evoker wants to like rescue to you just for an extra shielding, I'm actually kind of okay with that. Just to give him a chance here, man. You know what I mean? What is this damage from Shaman? And it's just a lot of damage. Shamans, man. Full Ascend, full burst. Gambit gotta be up next. You gotta sell the whole yellow set for that one? Oh! Except not all the pieces are yellow, but there's like, some of them are yellow. He got himself full-on killing spree, full burst into Chicago, got himself bloodless with a bulwark totem. Needs to find a way to pierce through that. Got himself plenty of damage, but Chicago's packing up a lot of healing. Full bloodless, full Doomans, lots of Maelstrom, lots of Tempest back-to-back. Evasion out for Gambit, that may just need a cloak for this damage. That's just a lot of raw nature damage is going to go through. Kidney shot, Chicago's a trinket for this one. You're getting a lot of procs with those dagger strike, the hidden blades, which should buff up your killing spree damage quite a bit though. Especially if you can get yourself a big setup, but oh! He just constant barrage of damage. What can he do in that situation? I was thinking the rogue may potentially be able to bring it up, and then all of a sudden just like Heartstopper. Chicago taking it. With a full Bladestorm out for Conan off of that fear. Does pop a defensive here really early. I think maybe expect Chicago to go counter-aggressive. Possibly. But definitely needs to be very careful now that his defenses are down here for a second. Does try to see if he can get himself an angle around the corner. Chicago with a couple of zaps here and there. Storm strikes. Got himself full bloodlust. Doom wins. Everything is available. Back-to-back Tempest. Knocking the warrior back. Does have a way to reconnect here. Got himself a bunch of damage built up for those big executes. But a root is going to stop him in place. Definitely needs to turn the attention and start bloodthirsting off of anything you can. Whether it's pets, whether it is a shaman, just anything just to keep up that health as much as you can. Trying to see if we can get over maybe Reflect, Bladestorm for a second charge for a short moment. Maybe can make something happen. Chicago just guiding him around the entire time. Just doesn't want to engage until some of the cooldowns are back up and available. Rescue of 10% life shield for you on target. Yeah, so if somebody wants to stay out there for like an evoker just so they can rescue to you, all they gotta do is go give you a hug and they get a shield. I feel like for evokers that's perfectly allowed. Like if you have an evoker in your team, just have at least somebody kind of stay out so the evoker can like rescue to you. Right? Just so they can get a shield. Because they probably need one in the duels. They don't live well enough. They don't have the survivability. Maybe with a healer they could get themselves just enough defenses, but they're very glass cannon. Lots of offense, not enough defense. Big burst out of Conan. Blaze someone to Chicago. Big Tempest out of the Shaman as they do wall this damage off, but Conan's still staying in there. He got himself full wreck and everything available. Big ascent out for Chicago. I don't know if you got fear or anything. It's just going to be all burst out for Chicago. Had to wait until full ascent and it was just over. Hockey Dragon charges in. Immunity to CC. Massive damage by Chicago instantly. Hockey walked in there for 2 seconds and was already at half health. With those Tempests just absolutely smashing you down again and again. Just got plenty of them. Just a bunch of lightning bolts from the sky just given from Zeus himself. Full disintegrate as master buff is up. Chicago just tried to get himself a little survivability. Fire breath, I don't even know if that connects. I think it might have connected, but it's hard to tell, man. It's so hard to tell, and I think for hockey it's just over, right? I don't know, dude. Oh, there's just nothing you can do. Oh, that is rough. That is rough, man. That is unfortunate. Evokers, dude. Yeah, evokers and duels are just... That's rough, but shamans and duels, man, with all the damage... It was also very nasty. Chicago's having to play around the cooldowns very heavily though. Like it's very hit and run. Like CD's up, you have to do some damage. No CDs, let's chill. They played so and steady. I bet it works out for them really well. Well done. Alrighty boys. I think we'll call it. I gotta get some food. I gotta get some stuff done. I gotta get a lot of work done for the night. I'm gonna be a busy boy. Busy boy for a good bit. I did a bit of recording yesterday, but I gotta finish up the rest of it for like patch notes and stuff. But I appreciate you. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thank you so much for hanging in, man. We'll do more duels next week. And next week is holidays. So I know I'll see you guys too. I want to see if I can stream Monday and Tuesday. I'll probably won't stream Med's Day because it's literally Christmas. And Thursday, I'll have just Wednesday, Thursday off or something like that. I think I'll probably try that. I'll try my best. I'll do the very best that I can. But yeah, this should be fun. Next week we should be able to get some duels though, either way. But yeah, we'll do more EU for Friday, Saturday for NA. You guys are more than welcome to join us. We'll be doing more of these about the same time. Unless the holidays get in the way, which I doubt it, we should still be able to go host some duels. But yeah, thank you all. You guys are wonderful. Enjoy your 1107 stuff until then. Should be getting a new ring upgrade Tuesday. So if you still want to finish up all your Mythic Plus journeys, all your raid journeys, all of that, the ring is huge, man. Get that ring pumped up. Posted a video how to get it all farmed up and everything. It should help you out a lot. It's a lot of raw damage. But yeah, probably not for PvP. Probably not worth in PvP, but definitely worth for PvE. Well, actually, Maybe somewhat worth it. I'll need to test it. Then you nerfed it a bunch, but maybe it was still pretty decent. Maybe the raw damage it is still good enough. Who knows, right? But yo, thank y'all. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. I'll catch you guys all Tuesday for sure, and I'll try to do Monday. How did that sound? I'll try to do Monday, just so we can have like Wednesday off for Christmas and all that. You guys have a good one. Happy holidays if I don't see you for any reason. Merry Christmas if I don't see you for that reason. Or a Happy New Year. I don't know how many people are taking like a full-on break until like all the holidays out of the way. We'll be getting Christmas one week and New Year the next one. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you all so much for coming by. For Crom for sure, man. Gracias, all gamers. Hell yeah, dude. GG's, boys. Merry Crom Christmas. Let's go, dude. Hell yeah. Alrighty, you guys have a wonderful one. I'll catch you all definitely Tuesday, but hopefully also Monday. Alrighty? Alrighty. You guys have a great one. Peace.
Feeling like I'm Batman, fighting like my last chance. This Gotham City, you could go and call me Batman. I roam the night, saving holes that are enemy. Louis built a mount, could pay a couple your utility. You see what time it is? It's on the bottom wall. Cause these fine ass girls came from mighty fall. And these local ass ratchets, she's gotta have it. I call it rabbits ass bouncing, cause all these carrots. Feeling like I'm Batman, fighting like my last chance. This Gotham City, you could go and call me Batman. I roam the night, on the night, on the night, on the night, ice. Raise the fuck up. Feeling like I'm Batman, fighting like my last chance. This Gotham City, you could go and call me Batman. I roam the night, saving holes that are enemy. Louis built a mount, could pay a couple your utility. You see what time it is? It's on the bottom wall. Cause these fine ass girls came from mighty fall. And these local ass ratchets, she's gotta have it. I call it rabbits ass bouncing, cause all these carrots.